Getting you ready for game time. Join me, Sal from Behind the Arc Basketball, as I announce play-by-play. Make sure to smash the like and subscribe, because now we're about to go live. Entering the pregame, we now present Sal from Behind the Arc Basketball. And on the road for me, so it's been a lot of stoppages recently due to a lot of internet issues that we get informed by my internet provider out here. So if you can see me, if you can hear me, put in the chat that you can hear me right now, because you probably can't see me. Unfortunately, if I am dropping streams, I keep on dropping frames left and right. And hopefully I was recently informed by my internet service provider that they are doing a lot of work on the internet down the road from where I am, and there's an home construction, and there's going to be a bunch of internet outages where I am. So let me know out here in the chat if you guys can hear me or not, but hopefully you guys are able to get that out in the chat for me so I know if I'm live for you guys, like audible, at least where people can hear how I sound. Or so probably, unfortunately, won't be able to see the frames that much, hopefully, but hopefully it will come through. But big game tonight here, series tied up at 2 apiece. The team that wins Game 5 of the NBA Finals wins 74% of the time. Record of 23-8, the NBA series record for the team that wins Game 5 of the NBA Finals. It's all about bouncing back this season for these two teams. The Pacers, following a loss, 10-0 record since March the 10th. Average margin of victory of 14.7 points. Since April the 6th, the Thunder have a 7-0 record for OKC, following a loss for them. Their average margin to win by 17 points. Yeah, it's going in and out. It's unfortunate. I don't know how long it's going to be, if it's going to be like a week-long effort, a month-long effort, or so. Yeah, if it keeps on going out, probably best recommendation is to like refresh maybe, but it keeps on dropping frames, unfortunately. It's gonna keep on doing that until they end, whenever they do end for the construction. I just got notified. That's why there was an issue with the internet the last couple of streams, is because they're working on a house like right down the road doing construction, but they reached out to us on Sunday, and they informed us that this week they're going to be doing like a lot more construction internet outages or so. And yeah, it's I live like 3 houses down from where they're building up the new house and putting like the whole like utility stuff in there or so. So yeah, I keep on seeing. So my apologies. I put there up in the chat. I'm getting red frames dropped, and I got it in a very low bit rate for myself, so it's not like jacked up where I usually have it on my end for the bit rate, because I usually go like 3,000, 3,500, 4,000. I got it at like 500 right now, which is like very, very low frames, like the lowest at minimum that I can get here. So I can like at least like be audible on stream or so, because it's in the red column, until we can get into the green column, which has been yellow and green very few times. If it gets into the green column, I'm hoping to up it very quickly to 10,000, 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, and so on right now. But Pacers, we'll see tonight. This big night here for both of these teams. Pacers 5-0, perfect in the playoffs, following a loss, 2-1 record in Game 5s this season. OKC, they've gone on 4 separate winning streaks for them in the playoffs. This Pacers squad, they haven't lost back-to-back games since early March for them, March 3rd and March 10th, that they haven't lost. My hope is at least I can be audible even though it drops frames, and I'll keep you guys with the scoreboard updates constantly. Hey, there we go. Reconnection a little bit right now. Yeah, it's getting dark where I am at 8:25 p.m., so hopefully they wrap up construction at that place, and hopefully the internet gets better. I don't know what time they're supposed to be wrapping up or so. But yeah, from what I heard from the electric company, it might be like a multi-day effort or so, because it's like a new house that's being built, and we're on like all the same utility lines. I guess it's very odd. Big bounce back win for OKC in the previous game. They trailed as many by 7 in the last game, and a couple bad signs here for the Pacers coming into tonight. OKC just 3 for 16 shooting the 3-ball. They still won. And Oklahoma City just constantly attacked, went downhill, got to the rim, outscored Indiana 50-36 points in the paint in the previous game. They had just 11 total assists for the Thunder, but still able to pick up the victory because they were super efficient at the free throw line. Made almost all their free throws. They went 34 for 38 at the free throw line at 89.5%. Pacers 25 for 33. 8 of those free throws were missed. That was critical in a 7-point loss for them on Friday night. And here we go. Happy Monday, everybody, as we get a game here on Monday. Good to see him in the green zone. Going to move this up. Let's see what we're only waiting. By the way, for this one, we got JJ, George, Pringle, welcome in, Richard, Ashton on the stream, welcome aboard, man. June 8th, second NASCAR Cup race. That's awesome there, bud. Bradley, welcome back in. Vegas, we got Siegel, Daniel, thanks all for joining in tonight for this one. If you guys are doing the stream, make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe here. Incredible last game we've had. What a finals it has been. SGA 35 points during the previous game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He went off. He had 15 points in the final 5 minutes to come from behind, pick up the win for OKC. Chet Holmgren, he's been huge recently for Chet. He had 14 points, 15 rebounds in the series high 37 minutes for Chet. Back-to-back double-doubles for him, and J-Dub 27 points and 7 rebounds. Hey, there we go. We finally got into the green zone, so hopefully we'll stay here. I'm going to see if I can up the bit rate once again. So big hooray to that. Finally, we've stopped the drop frames. Right now, the sun just set where I am, so if you construction on the road of my right down the road from me, like 3 houses down, and everybody on my street got an email this week saying that there's going to be major outages for internet outages, and they're supposed to be working on that like after work, like anytime from like 5 p.m. and so on, with like the majority of that work taking place around the 7 and 8 o'clock hours. So we just finally just Caruso was an excellent spark during the previous game. 20 points for him. Yeah, Thunder in the last match. You see, is going to win this series if they keep on getting production like they can out of their big 4. Like they keep on doing like the last game. Pacers got to get their entire starting 5 in double figures. Aaron Nesmith limited to single digits. Had just 8 during the last game for him. And got to get at least 22 each out of Siakam and Haliburton, in my opinion, for those two guys. Those two guys got to have big games. What's good, Kane? Welcome back in. Thanks for joining in. That's awesome. Got Daniel Schwartz's autograph there for Ashton. Glad to hear, man. That is awesome there, bud. LD, welcome back in. Thanks for joining in here, everybody, tonight. My apologies about the buffering. There's we were informed at my place that there's internet outages in my street this week due to, it's my whole neighborhood, due to a new house being put up for construction. So hopefully we'll get this in the right direction in terms of where finally and all the frames are able to link together, because it keeps on being in the red zone right now, and it's good when it's in the green zone and not the red zone. Here for tonight, this is what I like tonight here for Game 5 for my top 5 picks for tonight. I like the Pacers to cover this game, plus 9.5 on the spread. They have yet to lose back-to-back games for Indiana since early March for them, for the Pacers. I think they're going to keep it close. They're 13-7. So sorry to hear that, man. My thoughts and prayers with you and your family there, bud. So Chet Holmgren, double-double for Bulls. I like him on his player prop. Keeps on hitting for him, scoring at least 8 points in his last 9 of the 13 games. He scored at least 8 points. Tyrese Haliburton, that's a discounted rate on his player prop, over 7.5 assists. A rare opportunity on the over at 7.5 assists. He's had some big-time assist game, and an SGA tonight over 1.5 steals. I like him as well. He's averaging over 2.1 steals per game in home games in the playoffs. He's recorded at least 2 steals in his last 9 out of 11 playoff games at home for SGA. So that's what I like tonight here. Pacers plus 9.5 on the spread. Chet Holmgren, double-double. McConnell over 7.5 points. Haliburton over 7.5 assists. And SGA over 1.5 steals. Going to tip this off momentarily. Thanks all for joining in. My apologies about the buffering out there right now. Going to do my best as possible to cover this one as best as possible. Paycom Center, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma for game number 5 of the NBA Finals. A series tie. The winner that wins this game wins approximately 74% of the time in NBA Finals history. Teams are 23-8 overall in NBA Finals history for the team that wins the game 5 of a tied 2-2 series. If you're new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, everybody. And the Pacers looking to bounce back. They haven't lost the back-to-back games since early loss for Indiana. OKC so dominant on their whole floor this season for Oklahoma City in the playoffs. Starting 5 tonight looks like this for the Pacers. Tyrese Haliburton, Andrew Nembhard, Aaron Nesmith, Pascal Siakam, and Miles Turner. Going up against the OKC starting lineup. SGA, Lou Dort, Jalen Williams, Chet Holmgren, and Isaiah Hartenstein, the starting 5. Remove their Ashton. Yeah, tough one for the Pacers in Game 4, getting Scott Foster in the previous game. That was a tough one. Yeah, Caitlin Clark came back. She had a massive, massive game this past weekend for her. And my thoughts and prayers out to you, Jeffrey. So sorry about your brother there. My thoughts and prayers out to you and your family. I'm going to keep you in my thoughts and prayers tonight. Frames aren't moving as bad as I thought they were. Like, I guess I'm audible, so that they were like I guess I'm audible, so that's a good sign. But yeah, I pinned that in the chat because it's obviously it's unfortunate, the choppiness, and hopefully once we go throughout the course of the night, hopefully we'll have even frames out here. It's an internet provider issue with my internet provider that they're working on a house right down the road from me with home construction, so that's why it's all choppy and everything. Yeah. Cool, so sound is good, but stream is glitchy. Thanks for the update, Jack. Really appreciate it. So that's good that the sound is, wasn't sure about that because I'm seeing the frames or so, and when it hits 0, that's when I'm, like, so concerned because I keep on stopping a couple of times when it hits 0 because I'm not sure when it hits 0 if it just completely buffers and my audio gets left or if the audio continues and the video just completely stops or so. Peace, welcome in. Thanks for joining in. Chicago Bulls 123, welcome to the stream. Alright, we're actually in the green zone. Hopefully we can sustain that here. I'll see if I can up my bit rate, and hopefully that will help out. Yeah, this was never a problem in the regular season, so this became something new recently since there's like a new place that's under construction, and I guess we're all on like the same like utility line with one another. Doing better, so that's good. Yeah, I'm not in the red zone right now, so that's good. It's in the yellow, so that's good. It's not as bad as the red. The red is the worst for like stream bit rate, and then there's the yellow, but Hopefully it will get into the green very, very soon. All right, here we go. About to tip off here. Game 5 action. Thunder, white jerseys, blue numbers, blue letters. They're on their home floor. They are 9-2 on their home court at the Paycom Center in the playoffs. Indiana, 10 straight wins, following a loss. Haven't lost back-to-back games since early March. Back-to-back games since early March. Yellow jerseys, dark blue numbers, dark blue letters for the Pacers tonight. If you guys are new in the stream, smash the thumbs up. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Chet Holmgren, Miles Turner at the midcourt logo, about to jump things off here for Game 5 of the series as we're underway, and the Pacers control the opening tip. Left to right on the floor for Indiana as we start off action here to Game 5. Andrew Nembhard, edge of the midcourt logo, slides it off to Haliburton. Haliburton moves it off to Turner at the top of the key. Miles Turner. Towards his right off the dribble. Hand off to Nembhard. Kick out quarter. They move it around. Turner up fake. Slides it out to the wing. And Neesmith turns the corner off the dribble drive. Jumper. 15-footer off the back rim. No good. A battle for the rebound. Control by Lou Dortz. And bumped into down the far side. It's Lou Dortz. And bumped into down the far side. It's a loose ball foul charge to Aaron Neesmith. So Lou Dort scooped up the rebound on the far side of the floor as Neesmith bumped right into him, tried to chop him off. And Neesmith picks up his first personal foul. First possession of the game here for the Thunder. 30 seconds into action. J-Dub at the top of the key. Slides it off to Hardenstein. Rolls right down to the hoop. Soars up and he dunks it with a two-handed flush. Isaiah Hardenstein on the board for the first basket tonight. Nembhard, second possession of the game as he's defended by J-Dub at the top of the key. Nembhard dribbles up, drives inside the key. A follow-away jumper, mid-range, connects on it. It's good for 2 for Andrew Nembhard. Yeah, my thoughts and prayers out to you, Jeffrey. My apologies. Man, I'm so sorry to hear about your brother there, bud. Missed jumper by SGA at the low block out of bounds, deflected off Hardenstein. It will go back to the Pacers. So yeah, if you're just joining in, my apologies out here. It's much better than how I started, but the frames are dropping. I pinned that in the chat, so my apologies about that. There's a new home that's being constructed in my neighborhood, and my internet provider emailed me saying that there's going to be issues throughout the course of the week, especially at night due to internet outages in my area. Siakam just scored. Chet Holmgren eyes to the back of the basket right there, soared up and scored for 2. What a wild bucket inside the paint by Chet Holmgren. Top of the key with Haliburton. Haliburton slides it off to Siakam at the left. Free, swoosh. Pascal Siakam, bang bang for the perimeter. 7-4 right now for the Pacers. Thunder down low, blocked by Siakam. Wasn't clean though. And the Pacers pick up a shooting foul as there'll be 2 free throws coming up here for the Thunder. Yeah, I'll get those officials tonight for this game. Referee assignments. They post them every single morning at 9 a.m. It's John Goebel as the main crew chief referee today, alongside Mark Davis and James Williams. So those are the 3 referees. The alternate tonight's Ben Taylor. So no series extender for this matchup tonight. 2 free throws at the line here for SGA. Coming off a 35-point masterpiece. He had 15 points in the final 5 minutes and to come from behind win on Friday. First shot's good. So we're at least making progress or so. My apologies about the whole glitching, dropping frames. Second free throw is good. Quick turnover. Charge the Pacers up the floor. Here goes J-Dub as he soars up to the rim and dunks it with a 2-handed flush. Lead goes right back for OKC, 8-7. Pacers with possession. Nembhard slides it off to the elbow. Turner, hand off to Nembhard here at the right wing perimeter. Nembhard dribbles up, pocket pass, finds Turner, rolls down to the hoop over. Holmgren up and off the backboard, scores for 2. Back and forth we go. 9-8 right now for the Pacers. 9.5 left to go in the opening quarters. We just are getting started tonight. SGA dribbles up to the mid-block, kick out, corner. Chet Holmgren tees up a 3, right down the chute. He buries it. Chet Holmgren, bang, bang from downtown. 2-point AC. Both teams starting out red hot. 4 for 5 from the floor. Zara Neesmith buries the triple. Left out in the clear straight away right there as he sizzled it for Neesmith from the good start for him so far. To outside finds Hardenstein. Lob down low. Jet scoop score up and in with a left-hand layup. A lot of scoring so far in this one. 13-12 to begin. Haliburton crossover, dribbles up, free throw circle outside. Siakam already with 1-3 made. Dribbles up, takes the jumper over Dort. And Lou Dort picks up the reach and foul. Clock will stop 8:40 left to go in the first. Yeah, good to see you once again, Joe. Appreciate, man, for being back in. I can't wait till I see finally the OBS signal go from red to green for like multiple minutes. That'll make my night tonight. Turnover inside the key by Neesmith off the home run. SGA shovels it inside the key to Hardenstein. Bounce pass, backdoor cutter. Jalen Williams soars up and he throws authority. A humongous jam right there by J-Dub. 3-point lead for the Thunder. Haliburton cross-court pass out to the corner off the Neesmith. Tiptoes the baseline. Gave it away. It's a turnover. J-Dub comes out with a steal. Jalen Williams up the floor. Jacks up the 3. Off the rim. No good. Turner secures the defensive rebounds. What a start in this game to begin the night. Haliburton at the top. He takes on Hardenstein. Shoots the 3 off the back heel. No good. Lou Dort controls the defensive rebound. Melindo, welcome in. Thanks for joining in, liking the Thunder. Christo, welcome in. Taking the Pacers tonight. SGA attacking downhill to the rim. Soars up and scores the left-hand layup. 17-12. Timeout taken to the floor by the Pacers. The Thunder coming out of this game on attack mode right now. Getting downhill, getting to the rim, a couple massive slam dunks to start things off here tonight as we head to the first time out of the game. Wow, what a start right now. Game 5. The team that wins Game 5 wins approximately 74% of the time. If you're new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Let us know out in the chat who you're taking to win tonight. Type it in, Pacers or Thunder. This was actually my old graphic from Friday, so that's why it said 4th. I just reset it back to 1st. Yep. Yeah, so feel free to let us know out in the chat who you guys like to win, Pacers or Thunder tonight right now. Pacers leading the poll 59-41 at the moment. And my apologies for the buffering here with the dropping frames constantly. It's done that right from the start. Hopefully things will be better throughout the course of the stream tonight. I was informed last night by my internet provider that they're doing home construction down the road from me, and that home is connected to the same utility lines as my place and a couple other my neighbors in the same electric line, so we were informed that there's going to be internet outages. They're working on that during the course of the night. It's supposed to be after 5 p.m. So that's why if you came on the stream recently, like when in the last like 5 or 6 streams, my stream started buffering. It's usually buffered around 8 o'clock, and then by the time you get to half, it starts to go away. So they must wrap up their job around like 9 o'clock or so. So hopefully there's only 12 minutes of it, because it's 12 minutes to the top of the hour. And hopefully that's the best I can ask for, because yeah, it's been really choppy tonight. So my apologies about that. And my thoughts and condolences out to Jeffrey and your brother. Yeah, my apologies if you weren't able to hear that, because this stream was really choppy at the beginning and it might have cut off audio or so. So send my thoughts and condolences out to you and your family. So sorry about the passing of your brother there, Jeffrey. What's good, Siegel? Welcome back in, man. He's taking my tortoise tops for the win. Yeah, if he's not playing, then he's taking the Thunder. Ricky, welcome back in. Appreciative peace. Glad to have you back in, bud. Yeah, usually everything flows fine. I wasn't even sure at first if I was going to stream because the internet was so bad that it wasn't even letting me press go live. Luckily I set it up like a half an hour before, and luckily like right at it was actually like 2 minutes after my scheduled time because I scheduled it out for 8:15. I don't think I could press go live until 8:17. It's getting there. It's actually getting better, so that's good because we're in the green zone. So that's a really good sign right now. We get back to action, 17-12. As we come back from the timeout. This ball got deflected out of bounds. And possession will stay Pacers basketball. Neesmith on the floor with Turner. Ben Shepherd first time tonight. Haliburton and Toppin. Toppin's coming off 17 during the previous game. Inbound goes to Turner around the perimeter. Handoff Haliburton. Slides it off to his left to Toppin. Back into the hands to Haliburton as he dribbles to the left wing. Pocket pass off to Toppin. Toppin 3 in a timer. Shovels it out to the wing. Nembhard side step to his left on a 3. Off the rim, no good. Tipped around. And offensive rebound controlled by Nembhard off the missed shot. Missed the layup at the rim off the glasses. SGA collects the defensive rebound. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander right to the rim as he's able to get right past the group of defenders and score with a right-hand layup. 19-12. SGA starting off this game determined right now. 8-zip run by the Thunder in the last 2 minutes. 6 points by SGA, 6 points by J-Dub, 5 by Chet Holmgren, 2 by Hardenstein to begin tonight. And on the other side, Pacers struggling right now. Struggling to make shots recently. A lot of tough shots for them last couple moments. We got a free throw here attached to this, and SGA buries the free throw. It's a technical foul. Charge to Indiana. So that was on Rick Carlisle, the head coach, as he was unhappy about Nembhard missing the layup. He thought he was shoved by Lou Dort going up in that layup that Nembhard missed in the previous possession. And Carlisle got teed up by the official, and SGA made the free throw. So SGA up to 7 now as the Pacers stumble inside the key. It's a turnover charge to Haliburton. Caruso up the floor, scores with a right-hand layup. Alex Caruso has been big time in this playoffs. 20-point game on Friday, propelling his team to victory. He had another 20-point game earlier on in the series. He had 0 20-point games throughout the entire regular season by Caruso, alongside 5 steals during the last game. Shepherd, dump off, down low, Turner, double clutch score, zapping it off the backboard, plus the foul. Big basket right there for Miles Turner, and then that's a massive, massive basket to cut it down to 8. Jared, welcome in, man. Yeah, terrible trade yesterday. I don't know what in the world the Red Sox were doing there, man. Yeah, Haliburton went down hard, stumbled right down as he hit the deck. Turner with 1 free throw, and no good, he bricked it. Back it goes to the Thunder. 8-point lead here for OKC. Caruso brings up the floor. It's Caruso, Wiggins, Hardenstein, Dort, and J-Dub. It's basically 2 guys that's going to score in this rotation. It's either going to be J-Dub or Caruso. J-Dub at the free throw circle. 15-footer straight away, skipped around the rim and out. Offensive rebound controlled by Lou Dort. He dribbles back out to the perimeter. Dort into the hands to Hardenstein. Bounce pass off to Caruso. Try to soar up with a slam. Beckham no good, and Turner controls the rebound. Back it goes to the Pacers, needing something here. Nembhard towards his left, into the hands to Haliburton. Haliburton gets it away. They're all out of sorts right now. Toppin across the floor. Over to Turner. Back outside the Toppin. 5 at a timer. Over to Nembhard. The ball got poked away. You got to shoot something here, 2 at the shot clock. That's a backcourt violation. Obi Toppin picked up the ball at the edge of the midcourt line in the front court, then took a dribble right past the backcourt line. You can't do that for Obi Toppin. He collected it in the front court and then went to the backcourt. You got to know that's going to be a midcourt violation. Turnover charge the Pacers. 5 turnovers by Indiana, the team that wins the turnover battle in the NBA playoffs, approximately wins 72% of the time. And that's going to be the story of this series. The team that wins the turnover battle is going to win every single game right now. Not a good start here for the Pacers. Thunder up by 8, looking to add to it. Caruso at the top of the key. Caruso over to the wing. Dort took a 3 around the rim and out. Hardenstein offensive rebound. Down low off to Wiggins. Wiggins went up, got it stripped. Loose ball in between traffic. It's Hardenstein. Hardenstein goes up, gets fouled. It's on top and 2 shots here coming up at the free throw line for Hardenstein. 5:17 left to go in the first here. Hardenstein battling hard. Last game he didn't have a single basket until like the second half. Yeah, that was a massive trade yesterday. So that's the first bombshell of the NBA offseason. Desmond Bane for 4 first-round picks. And then KCP was part of that trade. And Cole Anthony, that's way too much. That's way too much there, in my opinion, that the Magic gave up those 4 first-round picks for Desmond Bane. So I think the Grizzlies won that trade. Like, I'm not sure how much they can get out of Desmond Bane or so, because when he was drafted, he was one of the older players that was drafted, so he's kind of like hit his ceiling for him. In terms of like offense, like he's gonna give them offense and perimeter shooting. They really needed perimeter shooting, but still, they're missing out on playmaking. I feel like they should have got like an actual like point guard or so. Like Trae Young would have been a much better fit for a guy that can put the ball into the basket. He's not as efficient from 3, whereas Bane shoots the cover off the ball from 3, so he's gonna add a spark sharp shooting for the Magic. But I feel like they need like an actual playmaker there. Bane filled in for Ja, and he had some really good assist nights for him, but he isn't really known to be like the lead guard on teams. Siakam went up. Siakam got fouled. Siakam's going to have 2 coming up here at the free throw line. Yeah, I can't believe Desmond Bane got traded for 4 first-round picks. Like, that seemed like it was way too much. Mikal Bridges last year got traded for 5, and everybody is talking about that was way too much. He got traded more than what Luka got traded for. First shot here is good by Siakam. Yeah, I'm hoping to get tops out at halftime. Finally, we are in the green zone. Yeah, usually, see, they must end construction around like 9 o'clock because it's 8:57 right now. So hopefully this will get better throughout the course of the night. Hardenstein at the top of the free throw circle. Hands it off to Caruso. Second free throw is missed by Siakam. Caruso, right baseline dribble, crossover, inside over Haliburton. Missed off the mark, no good. And the rebound gets pulled down by Tony Bradley. First time in the series, I believe. I don't think he's played since the Knicks series. Turnover there by Siakam at the key. Caruso up the floor. Huge rejection from behind by Benedict Mathurin for the Pacers. Mathurin on the floor with Siakam, Haliburton, McConnell, and Bradley. That's the 5 in the court currently for Indiana. Haliburton at the midcourt logos. Bounce pass goes from Mathurin to Siakam. Siakam backs his way at the elbow. Takes on Cason Wallace 1-on-1. Siakam fires it off to McConnell. McConnell turnaround jumper. Mid-range off the mark. No good. Offensive rebound put up by Mathurin. And Mathurin goes up, gets fouled. 2 free throws coming up. It is charged to Hardenstein on the shooting foul. 2 free throws here by Mathurin at the line. First one is good. All right. Yeah, my apologies again. It just said Wi-Fi disconnected, and then the chat came back right there. So now the chat's back once again. We are on a timeout currently, so the free throws were split at the line. Mathurin on the first free throw, made free throw number 1. He'll have a second one coming back out of the timeout. SGA, 7 points right now for SGA, leading the way. 6 by J-Dub, 5 by Chet Holmgren, 3 by Hardenstein. Hardenstein out to an excellent start. 3 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists right now. Bobby, welcome in. Yeah, that was They get the benefit of the series extender during the previous game. There was like 75 attempted free throws or so. I'm gonna see if I can dig up a stat. I think I saw something like the difference between the combined free throws from like the previous couple of games from like the last game. Here's the free throw totals in this series. Game 1, 45 attempted free throws combined. Game 2, 59. Game 3, 52. Game 4, 71. 71 attempted free throws during the last game. Thanks for joining in, Georgina. Appreciate you here for finding my stream. I'm hoping to get this as steady as possible. 9 o'clock just happened. I wonder if they wrapped up their shift at 9 o'clock. My apologies for the first like half an hour of the stream as we were buffering and dropping frames like crazy. There's a new house that's being constructed on the road, like 3 houses down from me on my road. So my whole neighborhood, everybody on my street received an email this week saying that there was going to be internet outages happening throughout the course of the week because we're all on the same line since this new house is being built. And let's see, I'm finally getting like actual frames that's steady right now. So knock on wood, yeah, we're in the clear right now. So I'm praying that this goes steady throughout the rest of the game. Thanks so much, everybody, for sticking in with me, by the way. If you guys are new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe here. And, yeah, if you were unhappy about this stream buffering in the first quarter or so, my apologies about that. And hopefully for those who turned off the stream, went to another channel, hopefully you'll be able to come back here because I hope that we'll be able to deliver on a steady stream throughout the course of the game. Second free throw is good at the line for Matter, and the Pacers came up with a quick rebound up the floor as well by McConnell as he gets it stripped out of bounds off Wiggins. It will stay Pacers ball. Alan, welcome back in. Thanks for joining in, man. Pacers 5 of the floor. Haliburton, Tony Bradley, number 13, Benedict Mathurin, Obi Toppin, TJ McConnell. Jumper at the elbow, missed off the mark, no good by Mathurin. Rebound secured by J-Dub. J-Dub, Hardenstein, Kaysen Wallace, Caruso, and Wiggins. Wiggins, jab step at the corner, takes the 3. Makes the 3 from the corner by Aaron Wiggins. 9-point lead for OKC right now. McConnell into the hands to Toppin. Back over to McConnell. McConnell's been solid off the bench for him throughout the course of the playoffs. 4 straight games at least 8 points. Inside the key, Mathurin floats up an off-balance shot. It's missed off the back rim, and the rebound gets collected right back to the Thunder. Hardenstein, great start for him so far today. 3 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. J-Dub was right next to him and controlled that last board. Caruso off to J-Dub. J-Dub, jumper at the elbow, rattled out, no good. Hardenstein tips it off to J-Dub for the offensive rebound, out to the corner, wide open 3 here for Kaysen Wallace. He delivers right down the chute for Wallace at a 12-point lead. OKC just so good in their home floor all throughout the course of the season, a 35-6 record. And then in the playoffs, they're 9-2. McConnell off the baseline dribble, up and then off the glass, scores a timely layup for the Pacers. Really needed that for TJ. That's the first 2 points off the bench for him. Thunder, 52% for the floor. Pacers, just 44% right now. J-Dub at the top, playing excellent throughout the course of the finals. J-Dub to the rim, missed the layup high off the glass. McConnell controls the defensive rebound. McConnell in the backcourt almost got tied up with Wallace, but eventually that ball got away to Haliburton. Outlet pass up ahead of the pack. Obi Toppin shuts the door with a 2-handed flush. Not going to count it, though, by the refs. Tony Bradley cleared a pathway. An illegal screen by Bradley. So that slam dunk by Toppin will not count as Jalen Williams behind the play got hit by Haliburton, and then Hardenstein got taken out by Bradley. Jalen Williams right now holding on to his eye. A lot going on during that previous play. Jalen Williams behind the play, holding on to his eye, and then Tony Bradley. That was just unnecessary. Trying to clear a pathway that they already had an outlet slam dunk, so that takes away 2 critical points there for the Pacers. SGA back in the game, outside to the top here to Holmgren. Holmgren spin cycle, free throw circle, jumper, Chet Holmgren off the back rim, no good. A rebound secured by Miles Turner. Miles Turner, 3 rebounds right now for him in this game. Had just 4 during the previous game. Turner shovels on top off to Mathurin. Mathurin dribbles up to the elbow, outside off to Siakam. And Nembhard almost gave it away. He slipped out of bounds. Luckily got it away in time as he fell right into the OKC bench. Siakam, 3 at a timer. A kick out to the wing. Mathurin tees up a 3. A swash. Benedict Mathurin, a bang, bang for the perimeter. Really needed that one right there for Indiana. Final minute left to go in the opening quarter. Chet Holmgren up the floor. Chet, dribble, drive, straight line penetration, right to the hoop. Missed the slam dunk, got knocked down at the back end of the play. Referees having him play on. No call there with the rest. McConnell, kick out, corner 3. Siakam around the rim and out, tipped off the rim. And the rebound gets pulled down by Wiggins. 45 seconds left to go here to first. Wiggins dribbles up to the elbow. Outside finds Kenrich Williams, puts the ball into the hands to SGA. SGA at the Paycom Center logo. SGA takes on Mathurin one-on-one, 6 in the timer, 30 seconds left to go in the opening quarter. SGA, a jumper to elbow, able to draw the shooting foul. 2 shots coming up at the free throw line with 27 seconds left to go for SGA. Yeah, this is starting to get out of hand right now, a little bit, but still got a lot of time left to go. It doesn't feel like it's a 7-point game. That 3 that they got recently was huge because they were down 29-19, and that's where it was looking like it could have got out of control. But that was luckily a 3 to push it back. Winning 7, back to 10 once again. Cason Wallace off the inbound, buries the 3. Players from the bench play much, much better on their home floor. That is right now showing a positive factor out of Cason Wallace coming off the bench tonight with 6 points. Number 2 scorer. He is tied for J-Dub with 6. SGA leads the way with 7. Mathurin blocked off the glass by Holmgren. And the time expires as we close out the end of the opening quarter. 32-22 at the end of the first quarter here. Oklahoma City, that defense, an absolute force in the first quarter. Man, what a start for OKC. This team is just so good on their home court. Right now, they're just setting the tone, playing smash mouth basketball. And they're forcing Indiana into a lot of just tough takes so far in this game. The Pacers are just well out of balance, well out of sorts with their offense so far to begin this game. If you're new in the stream, we got 400 plus watching. Really appreciate everybody. Smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe here. Hit us up in the chat. Who you guys like to win here, Pacers or Thunder? Welcome in. We got Jonathan on the stream. Sportsfan 2000, welcome on board. First timers in the channel, welcome in everybody for Melinda and Trajina on the stream. Lock down defensively for OKC. 48% for OKC eliminated the Pacers to well below their playoff percentage at just 40% in the first quarter. This is not a good sign for the Pacers that OKC is coming out and they're lights out from 3, 4 for 6 from 3. Last game, OKC won by 7, and despite winning by 7, they shot just 3 for 18 from the perimeter. So they shot 19% from 3, and they still won. Usually when you shoot 19% from 3, most of the case are going to lose. But OKC, a team that's just so good, points in the paints, getting to the rim, for them to knock down these threes from the corner, that is huge for their team. Cason Wallace providing a spark off the bench. 6 points, perfect. 2 for 2 from the perimeter in 5 minutes. 3 points by Wiggins. Caruso has 2. SGA leads the way with 7. 6 by J-Dub. Chet with 5 points. 3 points by Hardenstein with 4 rebounds and 3 assists. Hardenstein's playing a big role tonight. And the Pacers yet to get anybody really going tonight. Siakam with 6. Haliburton needs to get something tonight. 2 assists, 0 points, -10 on the floor, 0 for 2 shooting. You need to tap into aggressiveness for Haliburton, and he needs to find the gaps in the defense and start to go off. That's been an issue. Siakam's the only guy. After that, Mathurin is 5, but Mathurin's only 1 for 4 from the floor, so it's been tough so far. They've been forced to taking a lot of just tough shots for them. Yeah, points in the paint been huge so far. Like, OKC keeps on playing downhill. They forced 7 turnovers by the Pacers. Led to 6-0 off the fast break, 7-1 points off turnovers. That's what this whole finals. OKC, they play so well at home, forcing turnovers. Like they're gonna force probably 20+ turnovers tonight. This is looking sort of like Game 1 all over again, except OKC couldn't close out. But based on how the turnovers look like in the early going, they forced, that was crazy how many turnovers. They forced like 19 or 20 turnovers in the first half in that Game 1 matchup. It was 25 total by the Pacers. The Pacers won that game in Game 1, but you're going to have to make threes to match OKC. OKC playing really well tonight. Holmgren, backdoor layup, no good. Offensive rebound as he dribbled it off his knee, turned it over. Back it goes to the Pacers. McConnell. He has 2 points so far off the bench. Puts the ball into the hands to Siakam. Siakam dribbles up to the left elbow. Siakam handoff to Nembhard. On top goes to Mathurin. Mathurin off to his right to Nembhard. Nembhard at the right wing finds McConnell from the corner. Lob down low looking for Turner. Swipe stole away. Cason Wallace with a steal. 8 turnover to game charge to the Pacers. Williams. That's Kenrich Williams on top over to Chet Holmgren as he puts up a 3. Missed off the mark. No good. Turner secures the defensive rebound. Pacers needing something right now, being shut down, just 22 in this entire game. Siakam turned it over once again. Cross-court pass picked off by SGA. Up the floor goes Wiggins with a 3. He buries it. 35-22, 10-1 points off turnovers. This is starting to get out of control right now. Bench players maximizing the impact for the Thunder. 9 turnovers by the Pacers. 2 turnovers only by the Thunder tonight. McConnell slides it off to his right into the hands to Turner. Turner dribbles up inside the key. Turner blocked by Holmgren, out of bounds. Went off of Chet Holmgren. It will stay Pacers ball. 4 seconds in the shot clock. Thanks for the sub, Chadrina. Really appreciate it. Tammy, welcome in. Yeah, that was a tough one to see Desmond Bane go yesterday from Memphis. Really, really good starting player, but I don't think he should have been worth 4 first-round picks and then plus KCP and Cole Anthony. That's a lot. In my opinion, that's a lot for Desmond Bane. Siakam just scored inside the key. 8 points by Siakam. Wiggins blocked to the rim by Turner. Back it goes here to the Pacers. Siakam up the floor finds McConnell. McConnell outside Siakam. Siakam tees up a 3. Missed off the mark. No good. A rebound secured by Cason Wallace for the Thunder. Jamie, welcome in. Kick out corner. Wallace off to Kenrich Williams. He missed it off the mark. Around the rim and out. Siakam secures the defensive rebound. Pacers needing a basket here. Down by 11. Siakam on top finds Turner. McConnell. At the Paycom Center logo, settles on top, up fake, non-aggressive for TJ McConnell. Doesn't attempt too many threes. They go down low to Siakam. Siakam held up. Siakam gets fouled. It's on Chet Holmgren. Now we'll stop the clock. 9:24 left to go before halftime. I have to say, this has been a pretty good game so far in terms of, like, non-clock stoppages. Last game was all over the place with fouls. That was a terrible game. Tyree, oh man. Yeah, he went down midway through the opening quarter, attacking to the rim. Tyrese Haliburton went to the locker room to get evaluated. He's right now on the bench at the moment. First free throw is good by Siakam. So there was a possession that Haliburton was going really quick up the floor, and then he stumbled closing in on the hoop. Went down hard and took like a digger straight downwards. It was a really, really hard fall. So right now he's on the bench, no designation. He should be back. Like, even after that fall, he was still playing for like 3-4 more minutes after he had that fall for Haliburton, even though he appeared in some serious pain. SGA at the low block, spin cycle, kick out to the wing. Kenrich Williams off to Wiggins here at the top of the key. Wiggins takes a three, and he buries another one. Aaron Wiggins from the perimeter. It's a 12-point lead for OKC. 9 points, perfect 3 for 3 from the perimeter. The role players they're just built different on their home floor. Wiggins showing up tonight. Wiggins had a big game 2 in the series to bounce back for the Thunder. McConnell lets it rain from the perimeter. If you had TJ McConnell to bury a 3, he had plus 230 odds in the sports books. He just made one right there straight away for TJ. 9-point game. SGA attacking the rim and goes up, gets fouled. 2 free throws coming up. McConnell frustrated right now about that call, talking as he heads right over to the officials. I'm going to see if I can get an update on Haliburton's injury right now. They were showing it. Yeah, it was on a drive that he attacked on Chet. And then he stumbled heading towards the hoop. Yeah, it's his... It looks like the... Looks like the shin area. He's got like an ice pack boot on his right leg. But he checks back into the game. So Haliburton here is going to check right back into the game. Tough man. Yet to score tonight for Haliburton. No points in 10 minutes tonight. Yeah, he went down. He was still playing for like 3+ minutes afterwards after he went down. And then he went to the locker room at the end of the quarter. 40-29. Both of the free throws good by SGA. He has 9. Nembhard slides it off to Neesmith. Neesmith at the wing. It takes the 3 over Jada. Missed off the mark, no good. Tipped up the top and for the offensive rebound in the corner. A corner 3 is good by Aaron Neesmith. 40-32. A timeout by OKC. As we are down to 8:09 left to go before halftime. Things getting a little bit interesting right now as we head to the timeout. Massive corner 3 right there by Neesmith to get his team at least to win and reach. Down by 8. All right, so we head over to the timeout. If you're new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I'm just going to see if I can get some of those links up here as well. I'm going to change my pinned link because it's not... we were having issues. Yeah, I haven't seen Ice Baby just yet. So, I don't know if she's busy tonight or so. I'm going to get some of my links in here. Yeah, so I just changed the links there. Membership shoutouts as low as $1.99 per month. That link is pinned to the chat. Feel free to check out the Behind the Arc Basketball merchandise site as well. Got a lot of cool stuff over there. Short sleeve shirts, long sleeve shirts, iPhone cases, pillows, stickers, sweatshirts, mugs, phone cases. So feel free to check that out. That link is posted in the chat, so I just posted that in the chat. All those links are in the description of my video, plus the 2 channel sponsors, BetUS and GamesGo, is linked there in the description of this video, with my merchandise link, the Behind the Arc Basketball memberships, Discord links in there too, in the description of the video. Yes, this is a live stream, so this is going on as the game's going on. So I'm seeing what I'm seeing off the TV and doing play-by-play off of it. Yeah, hopefully in the off-season, I want to create, like, Mr. Tops merch in the off-season. So that, once that happens, I'll do a post about Mr. Tops merch when it officially launches or so. So I'm hoping to do that sometime this off-season. I know Ice Ice Baby said that she would buy Mr. Top's merch if I ever get that out. I think somebody wanted to know, they asked me a question a little while ago about the referees tonight. So there's no Scott Foster tonight. So the referees are John Goebel, Mark Davis, James Williams, and the alternate's Ben Taylor. So no series extender tonight, Scott Foster, for this game. Yeah, there's been a history of teams that are down 1-2 happen to be the teams that win in the playoffs when Scott Foster gets to referee that middle game in Game 4. Yeah, we're closing in on 30,000. So we are closing in on 30,000. If you guys enjoy the channel, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. $40-32 right now as we get back to action. We're down to 8:05 left to go before halftime. Right to left on the floor for the Thunder. Hardenstein on the court with J-Dub, Aaron Wiggins, Lou Dort, and Caruso. Right baseline dribble by Wiggins. Slides it off to Dort. Dort with 5 in the timer on a rainbow 3. Took it off the rim short to rebound secure by Nesmith. Haliburton on the floor here alongside Tony Bradley, Aaron Nesmith, Obi Toppin, and Ben Shepherd. Halliburton's 3 came off the rim short. Tip to Caruso for the defensive rebound. Caruso up the floor off to Hardenstein. Hardenstein. Bounce pass off to Jalen Williams as he cuts right to the hoop. Double clutch, and he soars up and dunks it with a 2-2 flush. Jalen Williams playing with an it factor in his finals. And Caruso steals the ball as he deflects it off to Williams. Watch out again. Williams to the rim. Got it. J-Dub looking really good here in Game 5 tonight. Timeout on the floor again. 7:14 left to go. Or is this just going to be an and one? I believe it's going to be an and one here by J-Dub. Yeah, he got clipped at the end of the play. So the clock stopped. No timeout charge for the Pacers. They're going to play through this, and the Pacers will not burn a timeout. This is going to be a free throw here right now for J-Dub as there was a foul out in transition as he finished through the contact. 44-32. Yeah, shooting foul and timeout. Shooting foul and timeout. So it's a late timeout as well. They went to like multiple replays. J-Dub getting the and one over Haliburton. So the Pacers eventually burn their timeout. Pacers just burned their timeout. Yeah, it was looking like he was about to head to the free throw line, and then they just burnt that timeout. So 44-32 and an and one coming up out of the timeout by J-Dub. Like Caruso is just, man, he's all over the floor. Deflecting passes left and right, racking up steals. Alex Caruso, first steal of the game, leads to the layup with an and one by J-Dub. Jalen Williams, 10 points in 11 minutes tonight, plus 11 on the floor. Got to take care of the basketball because this is a tough one tonight for Indiana. Indiana struggling with turnovers, 10 turnovers, leading to points in the paint 20-10. But the big difference is points on fast break 11-0 and points off turnovers 12-1. Yes, this is a live stream covering the game that's going on right now. I get it through the TV. It's on the ABC, and then I call play-by-play and what's going off the screen. Siegel puts out, ABC does not have a cute tortoise. Yeah, unfortunately, the major networks don't allow people to bring in their cute tortoise. Yeah, Mr. Tops is a really good life, so that's good. Some of these other turtles, Mr. Tops has to make sure that he appreciates his life, because some of these other turtles that I watch their videos. Their names are called Squirtle and Jellybean. Those turtles were hibernated by their owner for a couple months during the winter. So that owner buried Squirtle and Jellybean, and then that person brought them out once springtime came in. Squirtle and Jellybean was able to be buried up and finally come out of hibernation. Big month next month, July 20th, big 26th birthday for Mr. Fulton Mraz. Awesome, man. And happy early birthday for you, coming up in around a month from now. So where we left off, Jalen Williams off a steal, scored a layup, got fouled by Haliburton, scored a bucket, and had a free throw pending, and the free throw is good at the line. 45-32. Haliburton on top, sends it off to Nemhard. Yeah, I hope so. That'd be my dream. One of the schools I worked with, I signed up to do games. They told me to fill out my availability for next season, so I did that, and I put for the basketball games that I would be available, and they don't have anybody doing they don't have anybody doing color on some of those games, even though I put that I'm available for those dates. So I guess they don't have confidence in me doing those games, unfortunately. I barely got any basketball opportunities during the winter, because one of the kids that took one of the basketball games, he found me on LinkedIn this past summer, so last summer, and he had like barely any like broadcasting experience for sports broadcasting and stuff, and then he started to beg all these sports information directors to get him into the same colleges that I broadcast. And what these colleges do, they do a broadcast sign-in sheet. So it's like one of these Google sheets, so it comes out first come first serve through email. So I was at work that day, so I didn't get the email until like 3 or 4 hours later, and then I go into the email on the sign-in sheet, and I see that all the basketball games got taken by this kid that had barely any experience, that I was giving him pointers in his demo reel, that his demo reel needs to be much longer than 5 minutes, that he did a demo reel combined of soccer, baseball, basketball. He did one basketball thing on his demo reel, and it was like 30 seconds, and it was a slam dunk. Like, I do multiple demo reels. I'm putting together like 5 or 6 different demo reels, and I already have like 10 or 15 different demo reels for basketball. Never mind lacrosse, softball, field hockey, water polo, soccer, baseball, swimming. And this kid put together a 5-minute demo reel showcasing like 30 seconds broadcasting basketball with a slam dunk. Like, I got to see a jump shot. I got to see a block. I got to see a steal. I got to see a mid-range jumper, a 3-point shot. Not a slam dunk as the only thing. Like, you got to see your whole repertoire. So this kid that I asked about his demo reel, what he had, he copied the colleges that I broadcast at for sports broadcasting. And once the Google sheet came out, the sports information directors added him to the contact list, and he stole all the games. So it's based on the pay. The games are based on the pay rate per game. So since he took all the games, it allowed fewer games for an entire group of broadcasters that me and a couple other people work with, because he took like basically a bunch of games away from us. So I didn't get many opportunities at all, and then a lot of the other people didn't get any opportunities at all. It was unfortunate, and he copied the same schools that I broadcast at. It's crazy. Turner here at the free throw line shooting 2. SGA just got into the mid-range and knocked down the J. 47-33. Second free throw is good by Turner. 5:20 left to go before halftime. 6 points right now, 4 rebounds for Miles Turner. J-Dub on the floor. Chet Holmgren, Lou Dort, SGA, and Caruso. SGA at the left wing off the... It was off of Williams last. It's going to stay Pacers ball. Yeah, appreciate it, JJ. Thanks so much, man. Yeah, I'm hoping to reach out probably a couple more colleges in the summer to see. I'm hoping to add in, hopefully, a couple more colleges in the summer. I work with 2 D1s and 2 D3s. Siakam, down to the low block, off to Nembhard, puts him the shot, up and in off the glass, he scores, good for 2. Inching a little bit back into it right now for the Pacers. J-Dub slides it off to his right to Wallace. Wallace at the elbow, takes on Siakam. Lou Dort on top into the hands to a J-Dub. J-Dub dribbles up to the elbow. J-Dub sneaks his way right around Turner to the rim. And got followed by Miles Turner. 2 shots here coming up at the line for J-Dub. Yeah, appreciate it. Thanks for joining in, DJ, not a rapper. Yeah, usually don't go like into full depth of stories or so, but yeah, my apologies there if I went on too much last couple moments. I think I said that during a stream. I think somebody asked me about that in January. And I went into detail. Yeah, I guess according to the reports, it was a nightmare that for that kid too. It was a nightmare. They finally realized that after like a couple months that yeah, this kid that tried to copy all the schools that they broadcast at, it was not a good decision to hire them to the team. First shot's good at the free throw line for J-Dub. Yeah, good to hear. Always glad to be able to help you guys get through and be able to be a good help towards that. Jalen Williams really setting the tone tonight in this game. 12 points for him, a plus 11 on the floor. A couple massive slam dunks he's had so far tonight. SGA with 11 points. 4 assists for SGA. 9 off the bench by Aaron Wiggins. Big game tonight by Wiggins off the bench. That's 12 minutes. Perfect. 3 for 3 from the perimeter. 6 by Cason Wallace. These role players really stepping up in their home court. On the other side, Pacers just with one guy who's really been able to provide an impact. Siakam with 10. After that, everybody limited to 6 points or fewer. Turner and Nesmith each with 6, but Haliburton tonight's been non-existent. 0 points in 14 minutes, shooting 0 for 4 from the floor by Haliburton. Thunder, 9 for 10 at the free throw line. Pacers, 7 for 9. Top in, straightaway 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound control by Chet. Bumped into by Siakam. Siakam with a loose ball foul. Yeah, it's really good to be able to get into a rhythm of covering games. So what's good, I get some games. Last week the schedule came out for one of the schools. So I get some games I'm going to be working on ESPN Plus in the fall, which is pretty cool. So they got me on all water polo. I guess they have like specialized broadcasters for each sport. So that's why I wasn't chosen to do basketball for them. So they got me on water polo. Right now to start. Chet Holmgren at the low block. Came up with a block outside. Nesmith fires a 3 off the rim. No good. Around the rim and out. It goes to Dort with a defensive rebound. Under 4 minutes left to go. Dort outside off to J-Dub. Jacks up the 3 and he drills it. J-Dub in the zone tonight. Bang, bang from the perimeter. 16-point lead for the Thunder. Largest lead of the game for OKC. Nembhard. Bounce pass. Underneath. Top in. Shuts the door with a 2-handed flush. Really needed that bucket right there. Great find by Nembhard with assist. Pacers locked down tonight, shooting just 37% for the floor. J-Dub, a little bit too fast up the court, just blew the layup. Back it goes for Indiana right now. Outside off the top, and top it at the left wing. Accelerates, bounce pass down low. Siakam soars up, missed off the mark, no good as Holmgren controls the defensive rebound. Chet Holmgren takes up the floor off the Euro step, no good. Offensive rebound, back to Chet, up and through, he scores, up and off the backboard. Back to a 16-point lead for OKC. Chet Holmgren started to get going. He's got 7 points and 3 rebounds right now. Missed shot down low by Siakam. Tipped off the rim by Holmgren. Deflected out of bounds. Last touched off Haliburton. It'll go back to OKC. J-Dub. Big game for him. Chet Holmgren actually got a piece of that ball by Siakam as he stuffed them off the glass. And then Chet just impacting the game so many levels right now. Last couple moments, the offensive rebound, the putback. I mean, Chet Holmgren, shining star last couple minutes. 7 points, 3 rebounds, 3 blocks right now. 2.5 left to go before halftime. SGA spin cycle, pass midcourt, floats up the runner. They will not count it. He'll shoot free throws, though. It's on Nembhard, who picks up the foul. They're in the bonus. So 2 free throws coming up here for OKC. Claude, thanks for joining in. Appreciate you here for finding my stream. First free throw is good by SGA. This right now is the largest lead, up by 17. We have 400 plus watching. If you're new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Appreciate everybody for joining in tonight. J-Dub with 16. SGA right now with 12. Chet Holmgren, 7 points, 3 rebounds, 3 blocks. And off the bench, Wiggins, excellent game for him with 9. Perfect 3 for 3 from the perimeter. Second shot's good. $18-point game right now as the Pacers are in trouble. McConnell on the floor with Turner, Nembhard, Mathurin, and Siakam. Nembhard. Pocket pass, free throw circle to Turner. Outside back to Nembhard, 10 in the timer. Nembhard takes on Caruso at the left wing. Drives on Caruso inside the key. Nembhard going in for a layup. Scores the bucket plus the foul. It's on Caruso. Caruso is looking to force the tie-up right here. Nembhard attacking straight away. Bumped into by Caruso, then held up. So Caruso is trying to force the tie-up there. Yeah, he couldn't get the basketball. He was holding his arm across the body of Nembhard as Nembhard finished through contact, scored a layup, plus the free throw he just made. It's 56 to 41. So 3-point play complete there by Nembhard. From England, welcome in Jonathan on the stream. Yeah, nothing by Haliburton. Still shut down right now. SGA off a double team. Slides it off to Wallace. Steps into a 3. Off the back rim, no good. Huge offensive rebound by Chet Holmgren. Chet lost it though at the baseline. Siakam with a steal. Up the floor finds Mathurin attacking inside the paint. Mathurin goes up, gets fouled. 2 more free throws coming up here for the Pacers. And this is on Caruso once again. A little bit of foul trouble right now recently for Alex Caruso. Just picked up his 2nd personal foul. So that's now 2 quick fouls, winning like a 30-second span by Caruso. Well, it's good. We got Ronald back on the channel. There we go. Ice Ice Baby back in the stream. A lot of people are looking for Ice Ice Baby there, so she's back in the stream right now. And Adig Boyega on the channel. Welcome on board. OKC means business right now, indeed. My apologies if I'm not pronouncing that correct there. Got quite the long name, but appreciate you here for being a part of the channel. We got Bulldog back in. First shot was missed by Mathurin. Second shot no good by Mathurin. Off the fingertips of Siakam. Tipped up in the air to Tony Bradley for the offensive rebound. Siakam takes the 3 off the back rim. He missed it, and SGA collects the defensive board. Minute 40 left to go before halftime. SGA downhill to the rim, blocked by Siakam. Back it goes the Pacers, attacking and downhill. Mathurin missed the layup off the glass. Wiggins with a defensive rebound. Mathurin looking for the fall. They get a 5-on-4 up the floor here for the Thunder. Wiggins, step back three from the corner. Off the rim, no good. A rebound secured by Mathurin. Pacers looking to push it. 2-on-1 in the fast break. Bradley goes up. Bradley got blocked to the rim by Hartenstein. Mathurin bounce pass underneath Bradley again. Blocked from behind by SGA. It wasn't clean though. And SGA picks up the shooting foul. Tony Bradley will shoot 2 shots here coming up for the Pacers. 1:01 left to go. Cameron, thanks for the sub. Really appreciate it, bud. Derek, welcome in. Working with the community. That's awesome for Ice Ice Baby. Big ups there for Ice Ice Baby out in the community. That's great. First free throw is good by Tony Bradley. Haliburton's going to check back in here. So still nothing right now on the board for Haliburton. If you're just joining in, Tyrese Haliburton with 0 points in 16 minutes in the first half. 0 for 4 shooting, 0 for 3 from 3, a -15 on the floor. Welcome in Father Time channel on the stream. Second shot here by Bradley. That rattles in. 13-point game, final minute before halftime. Turnover's been a major miscue so far tonight by the Pacers. 11 turnovers. Thunder taking care of the basketball with just 4. SGA, edge of the midcourt logo. SGA tours his left around the perimeter. Dribbles up to the elbow. SGA floats it across the floor. On top off the Kaysen Wallace. Wide open 3. He buries it. Kaysen Wallace, kaboom, right down the bottom of the cylinders. He hit all netting there in the triple. 59-43, 30 seconds left to go before halftime. Kaysen Wallace showed up in a big way to that bounce pass off to the backdoor cutter. Siakam into the hands to Mathurin. Mathurin couldn't finish through contact. This ball tipped up in the air and onto the hands of Bradley. Tapped out to the perimeter off to Nembhard, who saves it. Siakam at the low block, backs his way off the double team. Nembhard gets it off to Haliburton. Haliburton with a 3, missed off the rim. Offensive rebound. Mathurin double clutch backdoor, scores the layup. Final seconds left to go. Game clock's a little bit fast. 59-45, 3 seconds remaining. Down to 2, down to 1. SGA hoist up a prayer at the buzzer. No good. As it skidded off the left side of the rim out of bounds at the buzzer. We close out at the end of the first half of action. The Thunder on their whole floor looking dominant right now. 59-45 through the first half tonight. J-Dub showed up in a huge way in that first half. Couple explosive slam dunks by Jalen Williams. A layup and an and-one, and he finished through contact. 16 points in 16 minutes, a +15 on the floor. Man, he has looked really, really good in these finals. A lot of people weren't really so certain that, like, how J-Dub would go off in these playoffs, if he would go off, but, man, he's on just another level right now for J-Dub. It's very, very similar to the run that Jaylen Brown was on last year in the finals. J-Dub just teared it up right now. A point a minute going into halftime for J-Dub. Previous games for him have looked like this. He's gotten better every single one of his games, too. 27 in his last game. The game before he had 26. 19 and 17. So he came into tonight's game averaging 22 points per game. He had a 34-point game in Game 4 against Minnesota. A 26-point game in Game 2 against Minnesota. He had 24 in a Game 7 against the Nuggets. He had 32 in Game 3 against Denver. And then he averaged 23 points per game in the first series against Memphis. J-Dub, his coming out party. I mean, what a season he has had. But in these finals, for the average basketball fan that might not have the opportunity to watch Thunder games throughout the course of the season or so, that they can only access, like, the national network and national TV games, well, you're being right on exclusive content here about J-Dub and the breaking out party that he has had. We're seeing it all with our very own eyes, what he has done in these finals. Wow, stay safe out there. Looks like huge thunderstorm out in Minnesota. Yeah, the weather where I am finally supposed to be nice coming up. We're supposed to, I think we're supposed to have like a 90-degree day coming up on Thursday. But finally, we have like the first weekend that it won't rain. It's been 13 straight weekends where I live that we've had rain. Yeah, the last time that we haven't had rain is March 8th, because I remember I had a water polo broadcast that day and it was completely sunny that day. Wow, he's still on a rookie contract. So J-Dub's still on a rookie contract. Wow. Man, that's a steal being on a rookie contract. 20 million 4-year guaranteed rookie contract for him. So he's earning around 4 million per year. So this season he's earning 4.7 million. Yeah, I think it's around 4.7 million that he's earning. Next year is going to go up to around 6 million. And that's a steal of a contract right there. Wow. Career earnings to date, according to sporttrack.com, 13 million for J-Dub. So this is year 3 out of a 4-year contract of 20 million combined in a 4-year contract. He was at 4.3 million in 2022-2023. Last year at 4.5 million, this year at 4.7. It goes up to 6.5 next year for him. Wow. That's just an absolute steal of a contract right there. And then eventually after next year, they're going to have to pay him and get him the bag. Humphrey, welcome in. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, going to get Mr. Tops here in just a moment. So if you like to stay on, see my tortoise here, don't change the stream here during halftime. Mr. Tops going to be coming up in a matter of moments. Going to get Mr. Tops, and we'll be back in a couple minutes. All right, so it looks like I caught Mr. Tops in the middle of his sleep in the corner. Say hello to the microphone, buddy. Good job, buddy. Say hello to the camera. Just waking up, it looks like. Oh, boy. Yep. He is waking up. Yeah, he just blinked his eyes. He's waking up. Couple blinks. Yep. Open your eyes, buddy. He hasn't opened up his mouth yet for anybody on any of the streams. Maybe he'll do a nice yawn. Sometimes he wakes up and does his yawn. But my tortoise, Mr. Tops, you can see he's a little bit sluggish, a little bit tired right now. Yeah, you want the pace of the game to be much slower tonight, don't you? Yeah, he was running and rolling during the last game on Friday. Happy Monday, Mr. Tops. It's Monday. You're going to be here for another 130 plus years. So happy Monday to you, buddy. We're going to have to get the golden retriever dog fur off your claws by my neighbor's golden retriever because it's stuck all over your claws there, buddy. Any wise words in the microphone? It's too early for you. I woke you up. You were sleeping. Yep. He wants to go back to bed. Alright, so it looks like he's going to go for the Thunder tonight in this game. He's moving much, much slower. Definitely not on the Pacers' level of speed. It looks like Mr. Tops wants the Thunder. That's right, buddy. There you go. Good job, buddy. So, Mr. Tops is almost 10 years old. So, he turns 10 years old on June 30th. So, 2 weeks from now, Mr. Tops will have his 10-year birthday. I'm going to put Mr. Tops back, and then I'll be back in just a moment. All right, 59-45 right now at halftime. And right as I get back into halftime, big ups. Really appreciate it. As we got 5 new members on the channel here. Really thank you so much on the memberships by Ogie on the memberships, gifting out 5 new memberships to channel members. You the legend, Ogie. Really appreciate it. Thanks so much, bud. Krista, Isaac, Rhonda, Will, and Mr. Buttons to the membership. So, awesome time here to update my members right now since we're at halftime. You the legend, Ogie. Really appreciate it. Let's see. What a start for J-Dub tonight. A point a minute. 16 points in 16 minutes for J-Dub tonight. And after the NBA season wraps up, I'm hoping to cover some of the Caitlin Clark WNBA streams on weeknights from time to time. Probably won't do as much weekends for me because I'm usually like busy throughout the summer or so, wanting to like get outside on the weekends. Yeah, I've been having like a little bit of trouble sometimes, like actually like sometimes like feeling like sluggish or so, and getting headaches during the day, more so during my work day. It's been a little bit difficult time to time getting up or so, like early in the morning. I think the issue is because I work in four walls of my full-time job in a radio production studio, so I don't get much vitamin D. And I like once when I get home, like I go straight to being like going outside so I can get vitamin D for myself, because it's just not really like good conditions or so, being in four walls with no windows throughout the course of the day. Luckily today was nice, bright, and sunny, like 70 degrees and sunny, which was good. All last week though was raining, so it was like a tough week last week. Oh, cool. So, lamp that mimics natural light. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. Seagull with a dono. Really appreciate with a dono there. Really appreciate it from Seagull. Yeah, so Cajon. Yep. Yeah, so I used to play drums growing up in high school, so that was one of the percussion instruments that they had. We didn't really use that much. Um, I think maybe like during like a Latin piece here or there, we would pull it out. I actually played timpani a lot when I was in bands. So I was on timpani a lot. I actually did like it it was like regionals for the state of Mass. They have different stuff like all states and districts. So I actually did. It was kind of similar to districts, where I did snare drum and I did timpani. I actually got on timpani one of the years though, which was pretty cool. And then I think all the other years I did snare. So 7th to 12th grade, every single one of those grades I did snare besides one of those. I think I got on timpani. It might have been it was my 10th grade year, actually. I got on timpani because it was one of those things. I actually got the highest score in the judges room my sophomore year for the senior festival, out of like, it was like 30 plus schools in southeastern Mass that do this band competition called SEMSPA, and then they all like the top audition members from each school, they combine for like the SEMSPA concert band or orchestra. So I actually got put in. Yeah, it was actually in the orchestra, because they had concert band and they had orchestra for SEMSPA, and I got put on timpani, so that was pretty cool. Here we go, start to the third quarter. Pacers needing something real fast right now. This game is starting to get a little bit out of reach at the moment. Still got the second half to be played right now. 59-45. Left to right on the floors. The Thunder have the opening possession, and OKC with a quick turnover. Right there, setting an illegal screen around the perimeter. Pacers needing to capitalize right here to see if they can get themselves back in the game. This ball sails all the way to the backcourt. You're going to roll on the Pacers here to turnover. Backcourt violation. Yep, that's a backcourt violation charged to Indiana. So rough start coming out of the halftime for these two teams. SGA Turnover on the opening possession. Aaron Neesmith with a backcourt violation. Jason, what's good? Welcome in, man. SGA dribbles up to the elbow, rises for the jumper. Deep two, connects on it. Gets right to his spot for SGA. Pacers in trouble, 61-45. Haliburton sends it across the floor off to Nembhard. Right wing pass off to Haliburton in the corner off to Siakam. Siakam basically the lone guy who's shown up so far with double figures. Siakam, tough shot over Hardenstein, gets fouled. 2 free throws coming up here at the line for Pascal Siakam. We got Vince in the stream. Welcome back in. Muscles in the channel. Welcome on board. Siakam leading the way right now for the Pacers in this game. 10 points for him. Everybody else with 7 or below. First free throw is good, so he's got 11. Yeah, that was a tough call there on Hardenstein. Second shot, good. Thunder with possession. Caruso takes on Siakam, slides it out around the perimeter off to Jets. Back to Caruso, left baseline dribble. Caruso blocked off the glass by Siakam. Goes back to Lou Dort with the basketball though. SGA at the left wing perimeter. 5 at the timer. Crossover, dribbles up. A jumper to elbow off the rim. Short to rebound secured by Nembhard. Nembhard on the floor with Haliburton, Siakam, Turner, and Neesmith to start off the third quarter. Haliburton still yet to score so far tonight in this game. Haliburton, not aggressive. Pocket pass off to Siakam. Lob to Turner. Outside off to Neesmith. Takes the three. And makes the three from the perimeter. That was silky right there. The touch by Aaron Neesmith. 11-point game. 9 points, making his third three in the night for Neesmith. J-Dub sends it off to Dort. Dort with a three. Cha-ching. Open up the bank right there for Lou Dort. 14-point lead. Right back for the Thunder. Lou Dort with his first made three of the night. Neesmith, far side of the floor. Off to Siakam at the elbow. Siakam, a kick out to the wing. Fielded in the court of play by Nembhard. Out to the corner. Turner pops up for a three. A swoosh from downtown by Miles Turner. Back and forth we go with the threes right now. Thunder with possession. J-Dub. Big game for him, scoring 16 points in 18 minutes. As Neesmith goes down. Neesmith picks up the reach and foul. Just getting started with the third quarter tonight. If you're new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. And I'll be back live. Next game will be on Thursday night, Game 6 of the series. Winner of this game goes on to win the NBA championship approximately 74% of the time. Chet Holmgren, turnaround jumper to elbow, missed it off the rim short. Haliburton controls the defensive rebound. Teams have a record of 23-8 when the games are tied at 2-2 in the NBA Finals. Siakam, jumper over Caruso, missed off the back rim, no good at the mid-block. It goes right back over to the Thunder with SGA. Ben, thanks for joining in. Appreciate you here for being a part of the stream here, brother. SGA, lob down low off the Chat. Chat, triple team, goes up and swatted out of bounds off the Pacers, according to the officials. So this is going to go right back over to the... Should be Thunder basketball. Yeah, referees are sorting this out. Now Caruso will be the inbound passer. Jester J in the stream, welcome in. Jeff, thanks for joining in, bud. Bounce pass, down low, soaring up to the rim. It's cut off the inbound, plus the foul. Jalen Williams with an it factor in this finals. Gets the and one to drop. Brilliant inbound by Caruso. One bounce, J-Dub. Cuts backdoor right past Neesmith, soars up and scores the layup, plus the foul. Aaron Neesmith picks up the shooting foul right from behind. But J-Dub, just a flash coming right off that inbound, cutting backdoor to the hoop and scores. Free throw is good. Man, Jalen Williams been excellent on this finals run. 18 points for him tonight. Turner pops up for a 3. Off the back rim, no good. Long rebound control by Chet Holmgren. 14-point lead for the Thunder. SGA will slow it down. SGA at the top of the key. Crossover. Dribbles up. Step back jumper. 16-footer off the rim, no good. Tipped up to J-Dub for the offensive rebound. Out hustling everybody on the floor. J-Dub lost it. Bobbled around. Midcourt logo here. This ball tipped over to Haliburton with a steal. Haliburton racing up the floor. Finds Siakam right to the rim. Soars up and scores with a right-hand layup. 67-55. Timeout taken to the floor by the Thunder. 8:27 left to go in the third. That was a big possession right there of a scramble for a loose ball. And Haliburton at midcourt came out of the pack with it, surged up the floor, and found Siakam with a layup. Pacers really needed that to at least keep them somehow sort of hanging in this game right now, because this game is starting to get out of reach for them real fast if the Thunder keep it up. J-Dub, 19 points, 7 for 13 from the floor in 19 minutes. 15 points by SGA tonight with 2 blocks and 5 assists. Both are perfect at the free throw line. J-Dub 4 for 4. SGA 7 for 7. They're 12 for 13 as a team at the free throw line. Wiggins with 9 off the bench. Case and Wallace has 9 as well. Both of those guys are 3 for 4 from the perimeter. These role players, they're just built different when they're playing at home. Like, these role players make much more shots on their home floor than they do on the road. Whereas the bench has been struggling tonight for the Pacers. Mathurin with 7, McConnell with just 5. Toppin been a non-factor. 2 points in 9 minutes tonight for him. Tony Bradley scored 2 points, nothing on the Shepherd. And Haliburton's yet to get anything. Haliburton, no points, 0 for 5 shooting, 0 for 4 from the perimeter. Tough night for Tyrese Haliburton tonight. Like, if he gets his points, if he has 12 right now, this is a tie game. Like, Tyrese Haliburton, it's a massive reason why the Pacers are down by 12. You need to get something at this rate of the game right here. Yeah, good question. I would say those two cases are likely possible. Yeah, likely possible. The whole Giannis situation's really interesting. He might actually stay in Milwaukee. Like the reporting recently, the reporters have started to back off the conversation of Giannis. Like, that was the hot topic for weeks, and now, like, the last, like, week plus, they've started back up. And then Giannis actually tweeted something about Woj, because I think Giannis was trying to throw off Shams that he wants to be traded this offseason. And yeah, the Bucks, they're not going to be going any place with just Giannis, because the supporting cast around him just isn't anything. J-Dub averaging 22 points per game in this finals. I want to see how this stacks up with SGA in the finals. 32. Yeah, SGA is going to get NBA Finals MVP if the Thunder win it. 32. It's J-Dub is overperformed in the finals. SGA averaging 32. He had 2 really good games. It was that game 3 where he really underwhelmed. So game 3 is where he underwhelmed. He had 35 in the previous game. Yeah, SGA was underwhelming in the last game, in the first 40 minutes, and in the final 8 minutes, he turned it on. He had 15 points in the last 5 minutes to come from behind and pick up the win. So he tore it up in the final 5 minutes left to go during the last game to drop down 35. As I remember, he was at like 22 points with like 450-something remaining, and in that stream, I was like, where is SGA? And he finally showed up, and in the last 5 minutes, he went off. The 3-point shot is good. That is J-Dub from the perimeter. 70-55. Jalen Williams really exceeding expectations here in the finals. 22 tonight for J-Dub. Nembhard moves it down low off the Turner. Turner goes up, gets fouled. 2 shots here coming up at the free throw line for the Pacers with Miles Turner. Lloyd, welcome in. Abante, thanks for joining in. I'll go with Dua Lipa there, Harry. Jan David on the stream, welcome in, joining in. And Marsh Tech taking OKC. Hit us up in the chat. Who you guys like to win tonight here? Thunder or Pacers? 2 free throws at the line for Miles Turner. First one is good. Turner becomes the second player now for the Pacers to score double digits. 14 by Siakam. Turner with 10. Second free throw is good. 13-point lead for the Thunder. 22 points in 20 minutes for J-Dub. He did just pick up his 3rd personal foul. A little bit of foul trouble right now for the Thunder. 3 each by J-Dub, SGA, and Hardenstein. J-Dub slides it off to the corner. Lou Dort with a corner 3, skidded off the rim, no good. Turner controls the defensive rebounds. Up the floor off to Siakam. Siakam, left baseline dribble. At the low block, he takes it to Holmgren. Bounce pass, got taken away here by Caruso with a steal. Caruso, lob down low, looking for Holmgren. Deflected by Siakam as he bats it away to Haliburton with a steal. Haliburton, bounce pass Siakam. Kick out, corner, Nembhard outside to Nesmith. Off to Haliburton. Haliburton with 0 for number 0. Haliburton sneaks his way around, and he gets fouled. 2 shots here coming up at the free throw line. Haliburton finally will have the opportunity to score his first point of the game. Way too much at game time for Haliburton to be held scoreless. 21 minutes, no points. Just 4 assists tonight. 2 rebounds. Minus 17 on the floor. The first free throw is good. So, right now, Haliburton just scored his first point at the free throw line at the 7:07 mark. Left to play in the 3rd quarter. Second free throw is good. 70-59. Pacers hanging in right now. A critical game 5. Whether this game goes on to win the finals 74% of the time. SGA on the court with Holmgren, Caruso, Dort, and J-Dub. Runner inside the key. Missed off the mark for OKC. Battle for the loose ball. And Mathurin sliding out of bounds with it before that body's taken up here between Turner and Holmgren inside the key. Oh, man. Miles Turner took down Chet Holmgren. Yeah, that's going to be on Turner on the loose ball foul. So, loose ball foul charged on the floor by Miles Turner. That's now his 3rd that he picks up. So, he has 3 personal fouls. So does Nesmith. As Turner takes a seat on the bench, inbound off to J-Dub, slides it off to Caruso. Caruso launches the 3, off the rim, no good. Rebound, 1 arm, ripped away by Hardenstein as he goes up, gets fouled. 2 shots coming up at the free throw line here for Hardenstein. Man, that's a massive rebound. Isaiah Hardenstein just ripped this board away with 1 arm, battling Tony Bradley. Right arm rebound extended as he ripped it away, snatched it, and went up over the top of Bradley. Off a turnaround layup, almost got it. 2 shots here by Hardenstein. First one he missed. Envy in the stream, welcome in. Rough game right now for Tyrese Haliburton. Wayne, thanks for joining in, bud. If you're just joining in, Tyrese Haliburton just 2 points in 22 minutes tonight. Second free throw is good. We have 500 plus watching right now. If you're new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. 71-59. 6.5 left to go in the third. Haliburton cuts to the hoop. Haliburton blocked on the layup by Caruso. They still have it though. McConnell, extra pass off to the corner. Obi Toppin buries the triple. It's a single-digit game, 71-62. Thunder going quickly. J-Dub attacking downhill to the rim. And a reach-and follow attached to Bradley. 2 free throws coming up the line here for J-Dub. Both of them, I actually like. Yeah, I used to be part of a barbershop choir a couple of years ago. My sister is still part of the chorus, but a couple of years ago I stepped down from doing it because I have like a lot of the sports broadcasting stuff that happens on the weekends, usually a lot on like Saturdays or Sundays. So that prevented me from doing a lot of the rehearsal stuff. Yeah, I'm hoping to rejoin it once again, like once I can figure out stuff when my like if I do end up staying at my job or so, or go elsewhere, because eventually I want to like advance my career. So that's why I kind of like I wasn't sure where I was gonna be or so, because I don't know if I'll be like in like different areas. So that's why I didn't want to do something I wasn't sure if I was gonna commit to in like a couple months down the road, preparing for festivals and stuff like that. Mathurin tracked down the loose ball in the corner off the rebound here. Got deflected out of bounds off the Thunder. It'll go back to the Pacers here off the inbound. Pacers down by 11 right now as Toppin shoots the 3 off the mark. No good. Mathurin couldn't squeeze it. Missed the rebound opportunity in the offensive glass. Thunder with possession. J-Dub shoots right out of a cannon. Soars up with a left hand. A layup. Jalen Williams been amazing tonight. 75-62. J-Dub 26 points. With just above 5 minutes left to go in the third quarter, we get a huge collision in the corner. That is an offensive foul charge to TJ McConnell. Turnover by the Pacers. Massive, massive collision out in the corner right there. As bodies came flying in, TJ tried to set the screen for Haliburton as he knocked out Lou Dort in the corner off a humongous collision. Jalen Williams, absolutely special for him tonight in this game. This game belongs to J-Dub for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 75-62 with 5:22 left to go. He has 26 points in 22 minutes. If you're new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, as right now we're in a timeout. Big props to you there, Joe. Just got off work and rode home with his bike to work. Big props to you, man. That's not easy, especially if it's if you have to ride your bike home during storms or so. That's not easy, man. I hear you. Yeah, hopefully it's not a bad bike ride for you. Like hopefully you're able to have like bike lanes or sidewalks that's like peaceful and quiet. So some of the place that I live, I live right off of like a 50 mile per hour US. It's a US road that I live off of. So there's very few people that ride bikes on it. But a couple people do, and the breakdown lane is barely a breakdown lane. It's a 1-lane road going east to west, and it's a 50 mile per hour road. So yeah, we have a lot of those roads over there. It's like a state highway, but it's not an interstate. It's like a U.S. state highway. Oh, wow, that's awesome. 12-mile trail where Bulldog is. No motorized vehicles, goes to the state line of Wisconsin. That's awesome. Yeah, I know there's like a lot of like parks and trails in my area that people go like ATVing. So there's a lot of like wilderness in woods in my area. So a bunch of people go ATVing. We got like a lot of fishing spots where I am. I'll go MJ there, Jonathan. Turnovers just been crushing the Pacers tonight. 14 turnovers, leading to points off turnovers 17-5. Thunder with just 8 turnovers tonight. The Thunder, points in the paint, 28-20. Seems like a lot more. Points in the fast break is 12-2. Yeah, this just hasn't been the Pacers game. If the Pacers come back and win this one, like, wow. Holy smokes, because they completely have been taken away out of their style. They've been all about efficiency throughout the course of the playoffs. Tonight, it's been the opposite from that. 34.5% shooting tonight for Indiana. Oklahoma City comes out drilling threes. This is a really good sign for a team that ranked 13th in the NBA playoffs in three-point shooting percentage. Tonight, they're shooting the cover off the ball from 3 at 48%. These role players been stepping up in a big way. 6 for 8 combined from the perimeter between Wiggins and Wallace, who are each 3 for 4 from 3. So we get back to action. Speaking of Wiggins, as he missed the runner at the low block, back it goes to the Pacers off the rebound. McConnell at the elbow, dribbles inside the key, jumper, mid-range, drills the 2. It's good for TJ. He's looking to see if he can provide a spark off the bench. TJ McConnell got himself now 7 off the bench tonight in 12 minutes. J-Dub, kick out to the wing. Caruso takes the 3 around the rim and out. Haliburton secures the defensive rebound. Pacers looking to see if they can mount a run right now. McConnell at the left corner. McConnell dribbles up to the free throw circle. Jumper, swash. TJ McConnell gets it again. TJ McConnell back-to-back buckets. And he has 9 points right now off the bench. If you picked McConnell to go over his player prop again of over 8.5 points or 7.5 points, he just hit it for another game. It's now 5 straight games in the finals for TJ McConnell that he's gone over his player point prop and scoring. Caruso missed the 3 straight away off the back. McConnell is giving the Pacers a sign of life here with energy, a spark off the bench. McConnell, spin cycle, McConnell to the rim. McConnell soars up and he scores, up and off the backboard. Freaking TJ McConnell. 11 points for him right now. Players here get tangled up underneath the hoop off the OKC dribble drive. TJ McConnell. Individual 6-zip run for him. Man, he's only averaging around 15 minutes per game in the finals. He's scoring around 10 points per game in the finals for TJ. Just a tad under that, around 9.5 for him. Saw Mathurin on the shooting foul on the previous play. So OKC here at the free throw line as Mathurin committed the shooting foul, got tangled up with J-Dub. J-Dub 2 free throws. First one was no good. TJ McConnell off the bench with 11. I went through my top 5 picks in the pregame. It was actually, I was dropping frames during that time, but in case you didn't know, I'm just going to go over them quickly once again, since we have free throws here as J-Dub buries the second one. I took Pacers to cover the spread plus 9.5, Chet Holmgren double-double, but number 3 was TJ McConnell over 7.5 points, which is an automatic right now. He's hitting all 5 finals games. Haliburton over 7.5 assists and SGA over 1.5 steals. Layup is good by Obi Toppin at the rim. Obi Toppin and TJ McConnell start to go off right now, or both of those guys more so. Signs of life for them. Holmgren with a slam dunk put back off the layup missed by J-Dub. 8-point lead for OKC. Pacers with possession. Pacers haven't lost back-to-back games since April 8th and April 10th. They've won 10 straight games following a loss. As we are down my clock wasn't running. 3:09 left to go here in the third. Yeah, he's earned the minutes for sure for TJ. He's the top plus tonight for the Pacers, +4 on the floor for him, 11 points. Haliburton is the largest minus. That's a starter, -10. Toppin's the largest minus in the game of -12. Inbound to Turner. Turner, McConnell, Toppin, Nembhard, and Mather in the 5 on the floor. McConnell with a 3. TJ McConnell buries the triple. They're going to call it a 2 right now. They put it on the scoreboard, and the ABC scoreboard is a 2. I thought that was clearly a 3. So this may change up to 73. It got rolled as a 2 on the ABC scorebug. SGA jumper at the elbow. Got it. SGA buries the deep 2J. 80-72. That's what we have right now. That may be changed. McConnell at the elbow into the hands of Turner. Slides it off to his left to Toppin. Toppin attacks at the low block. Toppin sweeps his way around. Obi Toppin down low. Start to come out here in the third quarter. Scores at the low block. 80-74. Pacers determined to make this a game. OKC 9-2 in the home games in the playoffs. Indiana, 10 straight wins following a loss. Haven't gone on a losing streak since early March. As we have a tie up here on the floor. SGA got tied up at the low block. They're showing this 3-point shot. That's a crusher for the Pacers. His right foot was on the 3-point line. So TJ McConnell's right foot was on the 3-point line. That could be costly tonight. If the Pacers lose this game, remember that play right there. Is TJ McConnell's right foot was on the 3-point line. His left foot was behind the 3-point line as it was ruled a 2. Jump ball tipped up in the air. Loose ball foul off the jump ball or not. There was some contact between Neesmith and Wallace. Are we going to re-jump or not? Oh, they're going to re-jump. They're going to re-jump. There was some contact there, but the refs had blown the whistle dead. They're going to have another jump ball coming up. Andrew, welcome in. Thanks for joining in. We got Edward on the channel. Welcome on board, bud. 600 plus watching right now. If you guys are new to the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Check that. This call has been reversed, actually. It was a foul off the loose ball. It was not on Neesmith off the loose ball. It's on TJ McConnell for a jump ball violation. So TJ McConnell, personal foul, jump ball violation leads to SGA splitting the free throws. 81-74, Pacers with possession. McConnell inside the key, flipped of the shot, no good off the block. Rebound secured by Holmgren. Chet Holmgren nearing a double-double for him. Back-to-back double-doubles. He's got 9 and 8 right now for Chet Holmgren. Out of the pack, here goes McConnell. Right behind the defense, scores, up and it off the backboard. 81-76. We got ourselves a game right now. The Thunder, at one point, we're leading as many by 18 points. Pacers looking to make this like game one once again. SGA spin cycle going long off the dribble. Kept the dribble alive right into Neesmith, who picks up the foul, in 2 more free throws coming up here for SGA. Minute 26 left to play in the third. What's good, Joanne? Welcome back in. Thanks for joining in. Type in the chat who you like to win tonight here, Pacers or Thunder. If you're new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. What a game we got currently. Two more free throws coming up by SGA in the bonus. Both of these teams are in the bonus. First shot's good. SGA tonight has 18 right now. J-Dub leads the way with 27. Nearing a double-double for Chet. 9 points, 8 rebounds. Wiggins and Wallace with 9 off the bench. Pacers led by 3 players in double figures. 15 points for the team leader, TJ McConnell, providing a spark here with multiple buckets in this third quarter. Second free throw was good by SGA. SGA is up to 20. Minute 25 left to go in the third. Nembhard slides it off to McConnell. They've gone more with McConnell over Haliburton tonight. Mather settles for a 3, missed off the rim short. Kenrich Williams secured a defensive rebound. SGA will slow it down to the final minute left to go in the third. What a game we got here. 7-point game. At one point, they were up by 18 for the Thunder. SGA At the top of the key, backs his way to the free throw circle, takes on McConnell. SGA backs his way, bouncing bodies, jumper for 2, over McConnell, he drills it. SGA is just hunting down that matchup right now. He knows that TJ McConnell's too small to guard him, so he's going there. McConnell's getting the Pacers points. The issue is that he's only 6'1". That's a tall task defending 6'4" SGA. McConnell got the bucket plus the foul. TJ McConnell saving Indiana as he got the J to drop. Right over Caruso. Or right over Wiggins. Caruso got him from behind. He got right past Caruso off the screener set by Mathurin. And then Wiggins was out in front. Caruso clipped him from behind. Man, TJ McConnell. If he was playing minutes like Peyton Pritchard, he would be right there with Peyton Pritchard as the 6th man of the year. He only averages around 15 minutes per game for him. If you give this guy 25, 30 minutes, he's going to capitalize on it. Free throw here by McConnell. That is good. 85-79. 18 points. Off the bench by TJ McConnell. He steals the inbound. He shot a quick 3. Missed off the rim. Short offensive rebound. Controlled by Siakam in the corner. Under 30 seconds left to go. Siakam double team. Gets the way off to McConnell. 6 in the timer. Slides it off to Nembhard. Nembhard. His pass off a bullet over the top of the fingertips out of bounds as he missed the mark. Too tall. Looking for Mathurin. It's a turnover. He had a wide open Benedict Mathurin, and Nembhard just airmailed it over the top tippy portion of the fingertips. Final possession to close out the third. 6 seconds left to go. J-Dub dribbles, drives, floats up the runner. Jalen Williams, cha-ching! Open up the bank right there. He scores for 2 off the glass. Final possession, blocked at the buzzer as SGA blocks Mathurin on the 3-point shot, and we close out the end of the third quarter. Jalen Williams with a leaner, banked it in right over Nembhard. As they're closing out this third quarter on the replay, J-Dub going up to the elbow, leaning forward, cha-ching, open up the bank right there off the glass for 2. 3 quarters in the books. What a game tonight. Big props to the Pacers for getting back in this game and making this a game. Down by 18 and only down by 8 right now. As we turn the page, about to enter the fourth quarter coming up. What a game. If you're new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, or ring the notification bell as well if you guys would like to be notified here for future live streams on the channel. I'll be live back on Thursday, Game 6 of the series. Hey, I appreciate it, DJ Not a Rapper, for joining in on your truck drive right now. Guys, the legends on here on the stream here, bud. Yeah, really appreciate it, Ben. So I work in radio full-time in production. This kind of, the pay to my position is actually really little that I do. So I've been there for 8 years working in radio production. Yeah, the work environment's not so good either because it's 4 walls and it's kind of like dark studios or so. So it's not like the best work environment. It's not the best pay. I do sports broadcasting for a couple colleges on the side. I don't have anything until like the opening weekend in early September, so nothing till like Labor Day weekend for the sports broadcasting stuff. But I work with 2 D3s and then 2 D1s. They're like smaller, mid-major D1s. But yeah, I've got to start like a foot in the door into a couple of those D1 schools, which is cool. So I work with Brown and Stonehill for D1. I'm from Southeast Mass. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, I'm actually a Celtics fan, but I cover different teams here, NBA, college hoops as well. Yeah, the series extender, that last game. Holy moly. We got ourselves a ball game because of TJ McConnell. 18 points in 17 minutes now for TJ. Man, he just provides that excellent spark off the bench. Haliburton with 0 made field goals tonight. Disappointing game by Haliburton. If Tyrese Haliburton shows up, the Indiana Pacers will win this game. Tonight, just 2 points, 25 minutes, 0 for 6 shooting, 0 for 4 from 3. A -10 on the floor, only 4 assists for Haliburton. Dance the night away or levitating? Probably go levitating there, Harry. Feel free, type in the chat who you like to win tonight here. Type it in, Pacers or Thunder. Crystal, welcome in. Appreciate it. Yeah, doing my best. I work with 4 different colleges doing sports broadcasting, 2 D3 schools, 2 D1s. I wish it was a full-time gig. They don't have any it's all freelancing, so they don't have any like healthcare insurance or any of that or so yeah, I work in full-time in radio production for my job. They won't allow me to host, though, on the mic, because all the shows are they're completely different from sports. A lot of the shows there are more like political-based shows instead of like sports at the place that I work at. 89-82, couple buckets here to start off this fourth quarter. SGA just scored a layup. Before that was a corner 3 sunk down by Siakam. And attacking inside the paint as this basketball rolls out of bounds as McConnell battling Kenrich Williams, turned it over. That's now the 16th turnover of the game, charged the Pacers. 11 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Thunder lead points off, turnover 19-7. Thunder with possession, left to right in the floor. SGA alongside Chet, Wiggins, Caruso, and Kenrich Williams. Corner 3 is good. That is made by Wiggins. Role players playing excellent for the Thunder, coming off the bench tonight on their home floor. Timeout by Rick Carlisle for the Pacers. SGA with an assist off the driving kick to Aaron Wiggins in the corner. Yeah, he brought the double team and then drove to the elbow, working on McConnell on top, and kicked it out to a left corner open 3 where Wiggins sunk it down. Those corner 3s tonight for OKC has worked out to perfection. 12 points, 4 for 6 from 3 for Aaron Wiggins. 10:49 left to go. Yeah, thanks for joining in, Jester J. Appreciate it here for being a part of the stream. DJ, liking the Thunder tonight for this one. We got Calasey taking the Pacers for this one today. Bo is liking the Pacers. Andre, thanks for joining back in from TNT. Yeah, officiating's been much, much better compared to the previous night. The officiating's been much, much better. Yeah, I actually don't have like a Boston accent. I'm like an hour south of Boston. It's kind of interesting. Where I'm from is like South Coast Mass, which they have like a totally different accent from like Boston. Thunder shot the ball really well from 3 tonight. They're 11 for 25 from 3, 44%. Yeah, it wouldn't be Tatum, so Tatum's most likely out for next season. Ricky with his Achilles injury. There's been a bunch of rumors with Jaylen Brown. Yes, I'm hoping to do some of the Caitlin Clark WNBA games at the end of the season. So I'll probably gonna do like some of the weeknight games. I actually don't get like all the channels for those because I actually don't have Amazon Prime. So whenever they're on like a weeknight or so, when I'm around either for like an ESPN or NBA TV game, yeah, the whole broadcasting package for WNBA is really weird. Like the whole streaming thing in general for sports recently has been odd. They've had Major League Baseball games over on Apple Plus recently. They put like, I think like the last month of NASCAR races they put on Amazon Prime. It's very, very odd. Like with all the streaming stuff, like it makes no sense going out and getting all these types of subscriptions. It's just like way, it's out of control with all these broadcasting companies trying to battle for media rights, that the average consumer for like to follow their sports team has to purchase all these different subscriptions to be able to watch the games. It makes no sense. I wish there was some sort of like sports only package that they would like come out with for like one of these streaming providers that combines every single sports game on the sports only package, that would combine like NBA TV, MLB TV, NFL Network, Red Zone, like all the sports channels, like ESPN, all the ESPN channels, and all the sports networks together. I don't stream hockey. One of my good friends used to have a YouTube channel. He got a full-time job last year working in security alarm systems, so he hasn't done YouTube for over a year. But he used to have a hockey channel. My good friend John used to do off-the-wall hockey. Sometimes he comes on with me during March Madness, usually when I cover college basketball. Layup is good. Back from the timeout there by Siakam as he scored a 2 with a left-hand layup. SGA, edge in the midcourt logo. Dribbles up to the Paycom center logo. Tortoise left around the perimeter. 8 in the shot clock. Gets it off to Holmgren. Holmgren soars up to the rim. No good. Battle for the rebound. Tapped out of bounds off of Chet Holmgren last. It'll be Pacers ball. Chet looking to challenge it, and Mark Daigneault will take the challenge. Timeout on the floor. 10:19 left to go. Chet Holmgren signaled that the basketball was out of bounds off the Pacers, and Mark Daigneault for the Thunder will challenge this out of bounds cause. Yep, it looked like it was tipped out of bounds over the back by Haliburton. Tyrese Haliburton looked like he tipped it over the back over the top of Holmgren and out of bounds. So that looked like it was off of Haliburton, not Holmgren. We'll see what the call is once we get back to action there. But Chet Holmgren, he thought for sure. He signaled immediately to challenge that call out of bounds. So right now, this is being challenged by the Thunder. Possession of the basketball out of bounds. If you're new to the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. We are down to 10:19 left to go in the fourth quarter. We get ourselves a ball game. If you're just joining in, the Thunder looked like they were going to smash the Pacers. They were up by 18 points at most at one point in this game, and then the Pacers started to come back as they were just jolted and rejuvenated by the Energizer Bunny. TJ McConnell crept back into this game, and now they're down by 8. No, I do not cover hockey. Man, this is going to be a battle to the finish tonight. Like, against this Pacers team, like, no lead is safe. Because this Pacers team has just been so clutch and close games. If the Pacers win in the last 5 minutes, if they can get this game winning like 6 points or so, 6 or under, I think the Thunder could be in trouble tonight, knowing that the Pacers they've been able to win so many close games throughout the course of the playoffs for them. It's just tonight they're missing Haliburton. Haliburton needs to do something. They just don't have Haliburton. That's a big reason why they're trailing in this game. If Haliburton shows up, they're winning this game. They're going up 3-2 in the series tonight. 2 points in 25 minutes. 0 for 6 from the floor. 0 for 4 from 3. Only 4 assists. Did not show up tonight for Haliburton. He's going to have to show up in the final 10 plus minutes left. Yeah, that was a stunning trade yesterday. I'm shocked. Like, terrible, terrible trade. Terrible for the Red Sox to trade Rafael Devers away like that. That player prop for TJ McConnell. I'll get back to my top 5 picks here for tonight. Number 3 on that list, TJ McConnell over 7.5 points. That's like stealing money right there for TJ McConnell. That's his 5th straight game that he's recorded at least 8 points going over his player prop. Siakam off the inbound. The Thunder cough it up, and Siakam takes the distance with a two-hitter flush. 92-86. The Thunder won the challenge, but it wasn't worth anything there as they could not inbound the basketball properly. Led to a coast-to-coast steal and dunk by Siakam. Missed the layup by Wiggins, but got fouled by Siakam. 2 free throws coming up here by Wiggins. We're down to 9:54 left. Yeah, I think that was way too much for Desmond Bane. 4 first-round picks and plus KCP and Cole Anthony. That was way too much to give away for Desmond Bane. 2 shots here at the free throw line for Wiggins. First one's good. Wiggins playing well coming off the bench tonight for him. He's up to now 13 off the bench. 4 made threes by Aaron Wiggins. From Venezuela, welcome in Andrea on the stream. Second shot by Wiggins, right down the middle. 94-86. Right now, the poll is pretty much even. It started off, Pacers led the poll 59-41. It's now 51-49. Pacers only 2 percentage points ahead in the poll. Haliburton back on the floor. Lob down low behind the defense. Tony Bradley at the rim. Rolls down and he scores. Up and it off the backboard. Tony Bradley playing quite a bit of minutes tonight. He's now up to 10 minutes, scoring 4 points. Haliburton up to 5 total assists. SGA blocked at the rim by Siakam. They got it back. A 3-point shot attempt taken by Wiggins. Missed off the rim short. And Siakam controls the defensive rebound. 9:20 left to go in the fourth quarter. Siakam, runner, off the glass, no good. Goes up, got fouled. 2 free throws coming up here by Siakam. It's on J-Dub, who picks up the shooting foul. Right now, foul trouble looks like this in this game. Pacers with Nesmith, who has 4 personal fouls. Everybody else with 3, 2, 1, or 0. Nobody with 4 for the Thunder, though J-Dub just picked up his 3rd. Hardenstein, SGA, Lou Dort, and Caruso all with 3 tonight for personal fouls. 2 shots here at the line for Siakam. First one's good. 94-89. 22 points by Siakam in 27 minutes tonight. He's come out, played at a high level, but Tyrese Haliburton, MIA. And that's the difference right now between a 6-point game and the lead for Indiana. Second free throw is good. That's a 5-point game and now down to a 4-point game. So a difference between a 4-point game and the lead for the Pacers. 94-90. An 18-point game that they were trailing by is dwindled down to 4. Miss layup by J-Dub attacking the paint. Got clobbered hard from behind by Mathurin, who picked up the foul. 2 more free throws here coming up at the line by J-Dub. That was some hard contact there. See J-Dub attacking right on Mathurin. Siakam challenge. Oh yeah, Mathurin, his arm contested that shot, landed in the top of the head of J-Dub, and then J-Dub crashed right into Siakam as well. J-Dub needs a moment right now. 9:09 left to go. Some heavy contact he took right there. 45-36 advantage right now for the Pacers in the second half. First free throw is good by J-Dub. Nobody's in the bonus just yet, so no one's in the bonus just yet. We just started off the fourth quarter, so nobody's yet in the bonus. Second free throw, no good. Skipped around the rim and out. Offensive rebound control by Hartenstein. Hartenstein here got tackled up with a reach and fall attached to Tony Bradley reaching in. So Hartenstein battling for that rebound, able to corral it in there as Tony Bradley picked up the reach and foul. Tom, thanks for joining in. TL, Leo in the stream, welcome aboard. Inbound goes to SGA. 5-point lead for the Thunder. Approaching the 9-minute mark left to go in the fourth quarter. SGA at the top of the key. Dribbles up to the left elbow. Takes on Nembhard. One-on-one. Crossover. Takes the three of our Nembhard. Off the rim, no good. Missed by SGA. Rebound secured by Haliburton. Haliburton is on the floor. Nembhard, Tony Bradley, Pascal Siakam, Benedict Mathurin. Haliburton at the left wing. Receives the handoff from Bradley. Bounce pass. Right corner. Nembhard settles for a three. Off the back rim, no good. Siakam controls the offensive rebound. Outside, Siakam pulls up for the jumper. And he buries it. Pascal Siakam. Bang, bang. From downtown. It's a 2-point game. 95-93, under 8.5 left to go. 12 this quarter. 26 in the game by Siakam. J-Dub dribbles, drives, right down the lane inside. No good, missed the layup. Offensive rebound controlled by Cason Wallace. New 14 in the shot clock for the Thunder. Kick out to the wing. Open three. J-Dub, it rolls in for the triple. Big 3-second chance points right there for OKC. Jalen Williams with 33 points tonight. Under 8 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Pacers down by 5 with possession. Oh, that's a big U! Nembhard, a terrible pass. Sails into the backcourt. And Cason Wallace with a steal and a dunk makes them pay. Timeout taken to the floor by the Pacers. 100-93. Andrew Nembhard. A horrific pass. Off a bounce pass to nobody, it sailed all the way into the backcourt, and Cason Wallace jumped the route, intercepted it, dunked it down with a two-handed flush. 7:47 left to play. Big swing in the game right there. Could have been a 2 or a 3-point game if the Pacers score a basket. Instead, they turned it over, and it led to a 2 on the other side of the floor to go up by 7 for OKC. What a game. If you're doing a stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Jalen Williams, 33 points on 11 for 19 shooting tonight. 24 by SGA, 14 by Aaron Wiggins, 11 off the bench by Wallace. Chet Holmgren, a near double-double, 9 points, 9 rebounds. Pacers led by Siakam, 12 this quarter, 26 in the game by Siakam, at 18 by McConnell off the bench. He was a big spark plug in the third quarter, 11 by Miles Turner. Yeah, I saw that Shohei Ohtani is getting set to pitch again. They're showing the replay, the terrible bounce pass. Nembhard and Haliburton just not on the same page, and those two tonight having a rough game. 7 points by Nembhard in 32 minutes, 2 points by Haliburton. Those two guys have got locked up again against the Thunder defense. 24-9 points off turnovers in favor of OKC. Pacers will try again with a possession, down by 7. Mathurin, pocket pass off the roll down to Toppin. Toppin was held up and fouled by Wallace here, reaching in. Clock will stop with 7:30. No, they're gonna run it back next year, Joe. They'll run it back. The big goal for them is to re-sign Miles Turner. Everybody comes back for Indiana, I would imagine. Runner off the mark, no good by Mathurin. Tapped up in the air. And a loose ball foul charged to Hartenstein on the floor here. Chet Holmgren, he was at the scorer's table. Can't check in just yet. Him and the SGA both at the scorer's table. This will put Miles Turner at the free throw line here for the Pacers. So according to the refs, that was on the shots as he was battling for the rebound, trying to go up for a putback. It was called on Lou Dort. Both Dort and Hartenstein in the remote area. So Dort called in the shooting foul. First free throw is good by Turner. Miles Turner tonight up to 12 points now. 12 points, 5 rebounds tonight for Turner. Joe, welcome in from the Dominican Republic. Second free throw. That's good. 100-95. 5-point game, 7:20 left to play. Inbound goes to SGA. SGA crosses midcourt. Takes on Nembhard. Gets right past Nembhard. Skip pass. Right corner. Lou Dort on a rainbow and a 3. He buries it. 8-point lead right now for OKC. Down to 7 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Nembhard. Cross court into the hands to Turner. Turner at the top of the key, dribbles towards his right, sends it off to Haliburton. Haliburton, 10 of the timer. Haliburton drives on Jet inside the key, floats at the runner, missed off the mark, no good. And another foul here, charged to the Thunder. This is going to stop the clock with 6:48. Yeah, there's been some tough calls that have gone against the Thunder tonight. Chet Holmgren on the shooting foul, while Mark Daigneault talking to the official about that call. 2 shots here by Haliburton at the line. First one's good. It's only 3 points tonight for Haliburton. All at the free throw line, by the way. Yeah, how is this a shooting foul? Tugging the back of the jersey? Yeah, Chet Holmgren was... Yeah, that's very minimal. Very, very minimal. Just a slight tug at the back of the jersey of Haliburton, and Holmgren was called in the shooting foul because of it. Second free throw is good. 103-97, 6:45 left to go. Haliburton, 4 points, all scored at the free throw line tonight in 29 minutes. That's it. If he scores much more than that, they win this game. J-Dub, oh, he scored a ton tonight. Open up the bank, drills the 2. Nobody can stop J-Dub tonight on the floor. 35 points for Jalen Williams tonight. Top of the key, Nembhard. Nembhard dribbles up, free throw circle outside. This ball gets intercepted by SGA. Out to the races, soars up to the rim, scores the layup, and an and one coming up at the free throw line by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is a huge swing in the game right there. A pick 6 by SGA. Andrew Nembhard, the turnovers. Tyrese Haliburton, the bricks, and the lack of aggressiveness. That has really crushed the chances for the Pacers to win tonight. SGA read the pass perfectly, picked it off, took it a distance. Andrew Nembhard with 3 turnovers tonight. Some of the turnovers have been awful at the worst time possible in this game. The free throw is good by SGA. 6 minutes left to play as we're midway through the fourth quarter. Another turnover there by the Pacers. Haliburton tried to hand it off to Turner inside the key, got broken up, and SGA collected another steal. SGA to the outside, finds J-Dub, dribbles, drives, down the lane, inside, scoop, score. Up and off the backboard, good for 2 with a right-hand layup by Jalen Williams. Timeout on the floor taken by the Pacers. 7-zip run by the Thunder in a 1-minute clip. Jalen Williams playing like a legend tonight in this game in OKC. Jalen Williams just experienced the extraordinary for him tonight. 37 points in 29 minutes, getting better and better every single game in the finals. A lot of people doubted J-Dub, whether he could produce like this. Well, guess what? Last 3 games, he has gone off. 17-19, 26-27. Tonight, 37 in Game 5. The team that wins Game 5 wins 74% of the time, the championship. SGA. 27 points, 9 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks. Back-to-back steals for SGA. What a game by OKC. Jalen Williams, absolutely him. Every single game just keeps on getting better. This guy's contract is a steal. We went over, I think, at halftime about the contract. He's only making around $4.8 million a year. Another turnover by the Pacers as we come back to action off the inbound. Caruso dives on it past midcourt. And SGA draws the reach-in foul attached to Nesmith. Alex Caruso, an NBA champion in the bubble for the Lakers. All-out hustle right there. Pounced on the loose ball as Nembhard. Oh my, Andrew Nembhard is costing his team again. That's his 4th turnover. Man, the backcourt of the Pacers is just outmatched by the Thunder's defense. The Thunder's defense has locked up the Pacers' backcourt this entire game. Haliburton just 4 points tonight in 30 minutes with 0 made field goals. Andrew Nembhard 7 points in 33 minutes with 4 turnovers. First free throw is missed by J-Dub. Second free throw is good. 111-97, a 38-point night out of J-Dub with still 5.5 minutes left to go. Pacers with 3 turnovers on 3 straight possessions. Haliburton at the left wing, guarded by Dort. Haliburton, cross-court pass broken up, intercepted once again. 4 straight steals in a row for the Oklahoma City Thunder defense. 20 turnovers right now for Indiana. J-Dub looking for the 40-burger. Puts the ball into the hands to SGA. Spin cycle, jumper, mid-range, off the rim, shortcut fouled. 2 free throws coming up here by SGA. Oklahoma City with their defense has taken over this game by storm and poured on the Thunder on the Great Plain Tundra. Holy moly, 4 forced turnovers on 4 straight possessions. The Pacers can't even get a shot off. They haven't even attempted a shot in the last minute plus. Plus 9 in attempted shots tonight for OKC. 83 attempted shots. The Pacers have attempted 74. Second free throw is good by SGA. Both of them were made at the line. 113-97. 21 turnovers right now. Siakam down low, able to get a quick basket there. Layup is good. Under 5 minutes left to play. Inbound in the backcourt. Thunder going to take their time. 20 in the shot clock. They can take this next shot with around 4.5 minutes left to go. Taking up some serious time off the clock if they choose to do so. SGA at the elbow. 12 of the timer. Takes his way on Nesmith here inside the key. SGA, a leaner off the back rim, no good. Missed the shot with 8 on the timer. Rebound gets secured here by the Pacers. Haliburton lob over the top. Obi Toppin soars up and he throws it down with an alley-oop slam. That was much needed. 12-point game right now. 1 timeout remaining for Indiana. 3 timeouts remaining for the Thunder. As we're down to under 4:20 left to go in the 4th quarter. SGA, edge of the midcourt logo, takes in the double team, gets the way off to Lou Dort as he takes the 3. Makes the 3 from downtown by Lou Dort from the perimeter. 15-point lead for the Thunder. Nesmith rattles in the triple. Big response right back quickly by Aaron Nesmith. Back to a 12-point game. Under 4 minutes left to go. Thunder with the basketball crossing midcourt. J-Dub. Been the man of the match tonight, looking for a 40-burger. He's got 38 tonight. J-Dub dribbles up to the free throw circle. Turnaround jumper, 15-footer, swash! Jalen Williams, bang, bang, a 40-piece tonight on a J-Dub. 118-104. Thunder came out with a block up the floor. Here goes J-Dub. No good. Missed the layup. Missed off the glass. And the putback by Dort. Right back it goes to the Pacers. Toppin attacks the paint. And Holmgren picks up the shooting foul. 2 shots coming up at the free throw line by Obi Toppin with 3:23 left. Jalen Williams, the man in the match tonight with 40. Getting better every single game. 40 by J-Dub, 29 by SGA. Yeah, great point by Vegas right here. Puts out J-Dub might be finals MVP. If J-Dub has another one of these games in like a closeout game, if it's game 6, and he has like the same box score and SGA finishes with 29, it's going to get really interesting. Timeout taken on the floor by the Thunder, 118-104. So right now, it looks like it's going to be SGA. SGA is averaging... I'm going to add up the averages here. This is a good time to do so since we're on the timeout, because I want to include the average of this game right now. If you're new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. So this is what SGA has done so far to playoffs. 38-34. He had the underwhelming game 24-35. So we expect those games out of SGA because he's the MVP. That's expected. It's just like a casual 35, casual 34, casual 38 for him. For J-Dub, he has overseeded expectations in this finals run. Tonight for SGA, he has 29. So he's 11 points shy of J-Dub. So 160 divided by 5. SGA's averaging 32 right now. So SGA is averaging 32 right now in the playoffs as I speak. J-Dub, 17-19, 26-27. Tonight, 40. First player to reach 40 in this finals. 129. So SGA has scored 160 for total points. J-Dub is 31 points behind at 129. That's an average of 25.8. So 25.8 points per game for J-Dub right now. Yeah, J-Dub would need another 40-point game. He'd probably need SGA to score probably 10 or 12. Or below that during the last game for J-Dub to do that. Because right now, SGA is averaging 32. And J-Dub's averaging around 25. But J-Dub came into tonight's game averaging 22. With his 40-point game included, his number is spiked up 3 points per game higher right now. SGA rattled out, missed the 3. Offensive rebound goes to Caruso, approaching the 3-minute mark left to go. Caruso, bounce pass over to SGA, 8 in the timer, looking for a 30-plus point game out of him tonight, and he has got it. 31, up and off the glass by Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. 120-105 right now with 2:45 left to go. Toppin made the free throw coming back from the timeouts. Yeah, this defense was incredible tonight. 21 forced turnovers by the OKC defense. Toppin, 2 in the shot clock. Took the 3 off the rim, no good. The battle for the rebound as Chet got knocked down. And they put it back. Oh, they tipped it in. Yeah, they tipped it in over Chet for 2. That's called a clean tipping right there. 120-107. Chet Holmgren just 1 basket and 1 rebound away from a double-double for him. Approaching the 2-minute mark left to go. 13-point game. SGA at the top of the key. Takes on Nesmith. Kick out to the wing. J-Dub launches the 3 that time. Missed it off the rim. Toppin with a defensive board. 13-point game. 2 minutes left. McConnell on the floor for TJ. Dump off down low off the Siakam. Fumble the basketball. Out of bounds. It's a turnover. Turnover's been a nightmare tonight. That's been the story of the game. 22 turnovers by the Pacers, 11 by the Thunder. Points off turnovers, 32-9. Yeah. That's going to be the crowning of a champion. The team that wins the turnover battle will crown the champion who wins the 2025 NBA championship. 32-9 points off turnovers tonight. Aaron Nesmith, they're showing a replay. The putback dunk over Holmgren, that was nasty. Right there, that was nasty. It was a putback dunk by Nesmith soaring up over Holmgren. Holmgren had his back turned to the basketball. He was stuffed underneath the rim, got put on a poster. There was no Scott Foster refereeing tonight. This was the refereeing crew tonight. John Goebel, Mark Davis, James Williams, Ben Taylor, the alternate. That was the refereeing crew tonight. If you'd like to learn more about the refereeing crews, then NBA.com, the official NBA.com, under their official site, they post at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every single day of game day. Every single day, right on game day, they will post the NBA referee assignments. So if you like to be informed, if you do sports betting, I highly recommend to do some research about the referees, do some research about the team's records with those referees before you bet on games, because we saw the fix on Friday. We saw the fix on Friday through the series extender. So my biggest advice to you guys, if you do sports betting, make sure to consider going to the NBA referee assignments, which gets posted at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every single game day, and look at who the referees are for that game, and consider the team records into the bets that you make. Because sometimes the whistles favor one team than the other. Terrible game tonight by Haliburton. Yeah, terrible game. 0 made field goals tonight. Like, him and Nembhard. Terrible game by the backcourt. 11 combined points in 70 minutes combined. That's horrific. Combined 3 for 14 shooting between the backcourt of Nembhard and Haliburton tonight. Andrew Nembhard, 7 points in 36 minutes, shot 3 for 8. Tyrese Haliburton, 4 points, 0 for 6 from the floor, all scored at the free throw line in 34 minutes. J-Dub, bounce pass into the hands to SGA. Jab step, takes on Ben Shepherd at the free throw circle. Jumper, no good. 15 feet away. Rebound secured by Mathurin. Minute 30 left to go in this game. Thunder will go up 3-2 in the series as Holmgren collects the defensive rebounds. 10 rebounds, and now just one more basket away from a double-double for Chet Holmgren tonight. J-Dub, final minute left to go. J-Dub at the top of the key, dribbles up, drives the rim. J-Dub no good. A rebound secured by Bradley. Up the floor, it goes over to Johnny Furphy, and he scores, plus the foul. And the one coming up by Furphy. 54 seconds left. No Scott Foster tonight. So Scott Foster was not the ref tonight for this game. Furphy missed the free throw off the back rim. Holmgren secures the defensive rebounds. 50 seconds left to go. SGA will slow it down. Edge of the midcourt logo for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 8 on the timer. SGA. Defended by Furphy, 101. Crossover. Jumper. 18-footer straight away. Left it off the rim short. Shepherd controls the defensive rebound. Mathurin. Attack straight line. Lost control of the basketball. Turns it over. Caruso with a steal. And that will do it. 120 to 109, the final score. The team that wins Game 5 in a tied series at 2 apiece and goes up 3-2 wins the NBA championship 74% of the time. Record of 23-8 all time in NBA Finals history for the team that leads 3-2 going into Game 6. The Oklahoma City Thunder defend home courts. 10-2 in their home courts this season. They hand the Pacers their first consecutive loss since early March. Pacers came into tonight's game winning 10 straight games following a loss. It's their first time they've lost back-to-back games since March 8th and March 10th. Tyrese Haliburton got injured in the first quarter of this game. Stumbled off the dribble. Kept on playing through it, but just did not look like himself. Horrific game tonight by Haliburton. 0 made field goals tonight by Haliburton. Just was not himself. 4 points, 34 minutes, 0 for 6 shooting from the floor. Just a terrible game tonight by Haliburton. A terrible game by Nembhard. 7 points in 36 minutes. Those two guys combined tonight for just really, really low in terms of what they produced out there on the floor tonight. They combined to play 70 total minutes and only 11 points scored in 70 minutes with 7 turnovers tonight in a combined shooting of 3 for 14 between Nembhard and Haliburton. It was a terrible game. Some of the worst turnovers came in the fourth quarter by Nembhard when their team was starting to get some momentum, and then the Thunder took all that momentum away as they just capitalized off those Pacers turnovers tonight. J-Dub, big time tonight. 40 points, 14 for 25 from the floor. A monster game by J-Dub. 31 points, 10 assists by SGA. 14 off the bench by Wiggins, 11 by Wallace. Chet Holmgren, a near double-double, 9 points, 11 rebounds on the Chet tonight. As this game goes final, Thunder 1 game away from winning their first ever NBA championship as a franchise. Thanks all for joining in tonight. Before I do sign off, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well. And I will be back on Thursday for Game 6 of the series. As the Thunder they lead 3-2 in the series. They will switch over to Gainbridge Fieldhouse, a critical Game 6 for Indiana to stay alive. Or if the Thunder win it, the series will be over, and the Thunder will win their first ever NBA championship ever in franchise history. We're going to close out to the channel members. Thanks all for joining in. Big ups here. Really good stream tonight here, everybody. And really appreciate you guys for staying in with me throughout the course of this stream. I was dropping frames like crazy in the first quarter. There's due to new house construction that's going up right down the road from me. That I got. We weren't sure like why there were some internet connection issues like the early part of my stream, but not in the second half. Well, the internet connection issues by dropping frames is because the internet company and electric company are working at the lines on that new house, putting in lines for the house that's being built. So that's why my stream was dropping early in the first quarter. So my apologies about that. I'm not sure how long it's going to be, but it looks like it's an issue around like early evening, and then when it gets dark, like later at night, like in the second half, then my stream is fine because it looks like the electric crew stops working at that time or so, and it goes back to normal Wi-Fi and a normal stream bit rate here with good streaming and no drop frames. But we're gonna close out here to the channel members. All channel members get a shout out at the end of each and every single one of my live streams. Mr. Tops got this one correct tonight. He wanted Thunder to win this game when I brought him on the stream at halftime. He got the Thunder tonight for this one, and Mr. Tops was correct. We keep on growing with the channel members. Big shout out here to 5 new channel members out here on the channel. Big shout out to Ogie for gifting 5 new channel members during the stream today. We got Krista, Isaac, Rondo, Will, and Mr. Buttons, the new 5 new channel members. My text is the text is taking over. My camera's starting to get smaller and smaller and smaller here as we got more channel members on the slide. Might have to build a second slide coming up very soon if we keep on growing. But these are all the channel members. We got Jason, Bradley, Warren, Kelly, I Am Ghost, the Nija Player, Asia, Ice Baby, Katie Ogie, SGA Sports Talk Channel, Lonely Satellite, Natural Nate, Ian, Michael, John, Norma, Jonathan Guido, Mark, Jobo, Michigan Sports, Canabro, Mike, Greg, Vegas, Pringle, Fishing Up a Storm, Ride Dog, Woody, Sam, Jedlocket Productions, Flip the Script, Barco, Andre, Andrew, Know Yourself, Pat in the chat, William, the infamous Marty Marr, Joe, Kenneth, Bill, Carlos, Geary, This Guy, Ramiro, Illuminati Mafia, Krista, Isaac, Rondo, Will, and Mr. Buttons. Thanks all for joining in tonight, being a part of the stream for this one. OKC is 1 win away from their first ever NBA championship in franchise history. The Thunder take Game 5, 120-109 the final score. Thanks all for joining in, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your Monday night, everybody. And I'll see you guys back on Thursday night for Game 6. And we'll see if they can close it out, if there'll be a Game 7. Forced by the Pacers as the series switches back to Indiana for Game 6 on Thursday. See you guys back on Thursday night, and enjoy the rest of your Monday night here, everyone.